lizard.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
pieces of myself in the noise. Call it fun, but it's feeling like a void. If this is love, why does it feel like a dare? Tell me you see me, or pretend you care. So high, I'm too pretty to break down. So good, I'm too reckless to shake down. Alright, I'm too broken to stop now. Can we pretend forever?
Happy Friday, everybody! Nice to see ya. There we go. Welcome in. Happy Friday. Friday the 13th.
Whoa. Mayor Panda Booty just cheered 1 bits. Swiggity swa booty.
Swiggity swat, Oodie, Mayor Bear backing up that booty. Welcome in, Mayor Bear. Nice to see you. Even though you weren't first, that's okay. That's okay. Who was the first? I think it was Seema. Seema! Welcome in, Seema. Nice to see you. Congrats on being first. HB was second, and Mayor Bear was third. But that's all right. We're all here. It doesn't matter whether you win or lose. It's how you play the game. Waddy's here as well. Welcome in. Nice to see ya. How are we all doing? We have no power. It was gone before I got home from rock. Work. Well, that's no fun. So you just took a shower with glow sticks. Rave in the bathroom. Sounds like even better than a normal shower. That's making the best of a bad situation. Heck, that sounds like fun even if you didn't lose power. It's the way to roll, Mary Bear. It's the way to roll. Is it like, did you get the bad weather or something, or is it just randomly like, oh, power's out? I know we've got some snow on the way here. But oh well. It was half a week of 60-degree weather, so if it's the penance we must pay for the impending spring, then I'll take it. Begrudgingly, then I'll bitch and moan the whole time. I'll do so much moaning. The whole time. But that'll be okay. Tom's ready to lose his shit. Fucking children. Yep. Oh, freaking yeah. There's a difference in grammatically how that statement should be said. So we're gonna retract that and say freaking children, because that could.
We've tried nothing and we're all out of ideas.
Fuck no snow. It's like a tornado level windstorm. Ugh. Well, I hope losing power is the extent of what you have to deal with, Mayor Bear. I hope it doesn't get any worse than that. For you. Trees and shit blowing around. It's been windy as fuck in my area today. And not just windy, windy. That's how you know it's serious. Well, hopefully the wind keeps its hands to itself and doesn't cause any other shenanigans in HB's area, in Mayor Bear's area, up in our area. Tom's going to Cape Cod with Flat for tomorrow. Woo! Have fun! You gonna penguin plunge yourself even though it's March? Some lousy Smarch weather ocean swimming? Seema says there is a play going on at the high school tonight, and some women went into the women's restroom and shit all over the floor. Oh, God. That's what I call a sticky situation. Oh, God, I didn't even get the second part of that anecdote.
Rowan Cross got drafted by Jim today.
Jim with a one Jim hype train coming on in. All 5 of those folks are absolutely awesome people and well deserving of those gifted subs, including HB
Up to tall glass of beef.
and Rowan and Bees and Miss Lacey and Zen. Those are all awesome folks.
Hurricane_Badger got drafted by Jim today. Jim today gifted a tier 1 sub to Hurricane_Badger. Audience Stanky got drafted by Jim today. Jim today gifted a tier 1
I was poking
sub
around.
to
I think there was a command made for this. I think there was for a one Jim hype train. I think it was exclamation
Jim
point.
Destroyer got drafted by Jim today.
There it is. Yeah.
Jim today gifted a tier
Exclamation point
1
one
sub
Jim.
to
One Jim hype train. And a level 2 at that. 50% of a level 2. Thank you so much, Jim, for kicking off this Friday the 13th with absolute style and class. All right, I don't want to miss the rest of Seema's shit on the floor anecdote. Well, Seema didn't shit on the floor. Other people did. All right, I'm gonna read the whole thing again, just in case. So, there is a play going on at the high school tonight, says Seema, and some women went into the women's restroom and shit all over the floor. Got that cleaned up, and an hour later, I get word that somebody's now puked all over the floor. For fuck's sake. Well, you know what they say, when it rains, it pours. Oh my god, it smells like someone shit on the floor in here. That'll fix it. Well, sorry you had to deal with that, Seema. You had to deal with human messes from both ends. That's not fun. But it's Friday the 13th, so fucked up shenanigans should be expected, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on your approach to it. My chair keeps trying to roll me away. Don't do that. There we go. I think we're good. I think we're set. And don't say that swear word. My area is supposed to get around a foot of it this weekend. Okay, HB, I won't say it again. I won't say it again. Fucking autocorrect. Well, at least we have decent food at gas stations. Oh, that's good. Because you can't heat up dinner. Oh, yeah, I see. One thing, yeah. That is good, at least. That is good, at least. But yeah, Rowan, HB, Bees, Miss Lacey, and Zen getting those gifted subs from Jim. That's awesome. 5 really awesome folks getting those gifted subs. Couldn't ask for anything more. That fuck no, I assume, is Tomp referring to me asking if he's going to jump in the ocean. Calling all oceans ninja competition Sunday morning. Ah, I see. And you don't want to be all salt-watered and oceaned up for that. Well, best of luck with that. The rain was cleansing. I'll take rain over the other stuff after all the months and months and months. But yeah, I don't think I have to go anywhere this week. No, I have one really stupid thing I have to do this weekend, and I'm kind of mad about it. But other than that, I don't plan on venturing into this snow, and I'm not putting the cover back on the Genesis either. I've already taken it out and done all that, so I'll just have to go and clean it off after. Okay, so forecast seems to be 6 to 12 inches, maybe more, and 1/10 to 1/3 of an inch of ice is... Oh, man. Jeez, HB. Jeez. That is the opposite of what is good. Lousy smarch weather. Well, historically, it has to hit us hard at least once more. And then, at least here in Vermont, once the first day of spring does roll around, odds are that will fall. That'll come with another freaking snowstorm, because it almost always does. My dad used to make the same stupid joke about it every year about, it's not very spring outside, is it? Hype Train success, level 2 Hype Train, 50%. 5 gifted subs and the bit for Mayor Bear. Thank you, Jim, for kicking us off in style. And we won't delay your dongs tonight. We're going to get right to it. We're going to get right down to the hot action. So thank you, Jim, for the 1 Jim Hype Train. 1 ringy dingy. 2 ringy dingy. Those were kind of like half-assed dongs. All right. Those were warm-ups. We're going to do them over again because those were like kind of not very good dongs. So, 1 ringy dingy. That's better. 2 ringy dingies. And an extra special bonus one because it's Friday the 13th, y'all. But thank you, Jim, for kicking us off and ensuring that some of our fine folks out there are no longer subjected to ads for the next month. It's greatly appreciated. Too much ice around Burlington. Yeah. So, you know, all that stuff that was happening in Minnesota and everything. Well, we got a taste of it here in Vermont just a couple days ago. Yeah, like 10 minutes from my house, with ice and local police, and it was like a Vermont-sized version of Minnesota. It's pitch black outside. Jason Voorhees going to show up any moment. Choo choo, no one wants limp dongs. No, they're either crisp and loud or nothing. Or nothing. Been seeing the videos, OMG, fucking scary. Thought out of all the states, Vermont would be the safest. Well, it's because they're being sent to the places that the administration really wants to fuck with people. The subreddit's full of bootlickers. That's practically all I've been seeing. Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, we have mentioned it. We won't talk about it because we're here for fun times and to sort of detach from the horror show of realities that's happening around the world right now. And a good something for our stream here to take our mind off it. It has been a long time since I've got the opportunity to try a new to me commercial pain water.
My tummy hurts, and I'm mad at the government.
That was my biggest fear about moving, was leaving the safety of Vermont, but now it's a target. Oh, I don't know. It was... We'll see if it continues beyond this happening in South Burlington. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe we talk about it on my next tea. I assume you mean your next stream, because fuck that. Yeah, and that's fine. Then that's fine. We can talk about it there. Well, if anyone hasn't heard yet, my passport application got approved. Yes! HB, yeah! Woo! Woo! That's awesome, HB. I hadn't heard that. Last I saw, you're in that stage of like starting to stress out about it. So like, fuck yeah, that is good news. That is fantastic news. Whew! All right. Whew. Everybody breathe a sigh of relief for HB. GG's and congrats and whatever else we can say about that. They probably waited till the students were on break. You know, that would track. They're like, oh well, if all the students go home, then no one's going to complain. Well, you may think Vermont is full of a bunch of, you know, organic soy milk pacifists, but going back to pre 14th state, we've always looked after our own, and you don't want to. Yeah. MySpace Tom! Welcome in, MySpace Tom. Nice to see ya. Welcome on in. Well, we will have an extra special crisp of a brand new to me Pain Water to celebrate HB finally getting the passport after that long wait. Fuck those that work forces. Yep, they're the same that burn crosses. So, because there's been nothing that's shown up that I have not yet tried. And I found one today, and there was one and only one on the shelf. So what we are going to crack into today is the first new to me in a very long time, Buble. We've got Buble Strawberry Sunset, which is strawberry, kiwi, pineapple. It specifically says non-alcoholic on it, in case you had any questions. Again, I don't know if this is new, but I've never seen it. So I'm pretty stoked. So let's get ourselves a nice crisp here. Wasn't the greatest crisp in the world, but that's okay. That's okay. Was it strawberry, kiwi, pineapple? So fruity and tropical. Anyway, if you got a beverage, raise it on up. And cheers and congratulations to HB for getting that passport and the huge weight off your shoulders that has been lifted. Cheers! Sláinte. Clinky drinky. This is a very nice combination of flavors. Well, of flavors. You know, as far as seltzer is flavored. But in the mind of the red-leaning bootlickers, they aren't one of our own because they are others. True statement. But in any case, no Bev, but I got my gummies. Well, anything you can raise up, even if it's just raising up. Good job. That works too. All right, I said last stream that our plan for today was going to be to keep soldiering ahead with Banishers, but I realized a couple days ago, wait a second, Friday is the 13th. The second Friday the 13th in a row. And last Friday the 13th, if we wind the clocks back a month, then we remember that on last Friday the 13th, we played the Resident Evil 4 dating simulator. At least, if I remember correctly, the first chapter of it. And we said, you know what? We got another Friday the 13th coming up. We're gonna pick it up where we left off in a month and continue on with our girl Trashly and how she wooed the man of her dreams in the face of insurmountable odds. So we're going to jump back into that tonight. One thing that I was afraid of, because I did set stuff up before we started, because we're playing this in a browser, it didn't save our save file. I kind of thought it wouldn't, but it lets you go chapter by chapter as well. And it's not a game where, like, we're not playing as Leon going around collecting stuff, so we don't have to worry about inventories or anything like this. But I'm pretty certain that we played the entirety of the first chapter, and we're like, oh, this perfect timing, we'll pick it up chapter 2. So that's what we're going to do. So, yeah, long and the short of it, if we can get through chapter 2, awesome. It was very entertaining last time, and I'm expecting more of the same. So, but yeah, that is our plan. Gonna play more of the Resident Evil 4 dating simulator. And then next week, just sort of looking ahead here.
Because I'm a gummy
CB Geek!
fucking
Nice to see you, CB Geek. Happy Friday. Welcome in. HBO will be getting it sometime Wednesday next week. That's awesome. It's on its way. And we'll celebrate again once you have it in hand. But yeah, looking ahead, doing our new business here before we jump into the game. So next stream is Tuesday, the 17th, Patty's Day. So I'm gonna be doing work this weekend, setting stuff up, putting ducks in rows and whatnot, so that we can have our special Patty's Day stream on Tuesday, which should be a lot of fun. And then Wednesday, we don't stream on Wednesday, but then Wednesday is what would have been my dad's 64th birthday. So we'll make note of it on the Patty's Day stream, because we always like to acknowledge it. Acknowledge the late parents' birthdays. So we'll acknowledge that for Wednesday, and then we'll be back Friday, the 20th, past the halfway point of this month, and then we'll just be a week away from Life is Strange. So a week from today, we'll probably play more Banishers, and then we'll go from there. We got one more week to go. So long and short of it, that's what we're doing. But tonight is jumping back in to living our girl Trashley's dreams in the Resident Evil 4 dating simulator. So let's power on into that now and pick up where we left off. Oh no, I pressed the wrong button. Hold on. Man, I had it all set up and everything, and then I went and pressed the refresh button instead of the full screen button. Oh well. Yeah, it's a parody. It's fine. And maybe move your cursor towards my head. Okay. Well, preload by chapter, I guess. All right, blah, blah, blah. Man, legit pro streamer here. I had this all set up and ready to go, and now we got to go through it again. Bye, Trashley. Splats! What's a ways to go?
Welcome. Got a quite selection of episodes unlocked, stranger. Otomi ain't just about loving, it's about replaying.
Alright, we played through chapter 1. Pretty sure we got up to chapter 2. Well, let's just step through this to make sure. We did that. Yeah, we did the house. We did the monster going up and down the gondola. Got into the castle. Into the castle! And this makes sense to me. This makes sense to me. So,
let's jump on in, stranger.
A wise choice, mate.
Shut up, baby. I know it. Which path did Ashley take? We went this route.
What topics did Ashley and Leon discuss on the gondola?
I actually don't remember. I think we talked about Leon's job. Traps will tear us apart. And love will keep us alive. Loading episode 18. Oh yeah, I don't think this is... What am I doing? This is... I don't think we use controller. We, Oh, I see. It's preloading everything. I guess that's what that's what it said when I said go by chapter. So there we go. Boop, 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 boop. Any minute now.
Oh, you pervert!
Hey! That was rude. I didn't think I was going to go through and do every single one in the chat. You know, as I said that out loud, I realized just how stupid that sounded. So I will retract that statement. This is probably more beneficial if you're on a really slow network connection, which I am not. But that's all right. That's all right. That's all right. We'll just drink some more of our buble. Seriously, this is good. Like, holy moly. It's reminiscent of the flavor of Rockstar that I can't buy in Vermont that I like a lot. The combination of, like, the tropical flavors, but also of strawberry. Didn't think this was going to take so long. Do 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 do. All right. Come on. Come on. You can do it. You can do it, Trash. It's a good thing I got a lot of RAM. Yeah, it looks like episode 26 is a doozy. So how's everyone else doing out there as we sit here and watch loading bar progress and paint dry? Hope the rest of y'all's weeks went well.
Lizard, 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 lizard.
It's going lizard. Well, translating that into Artie the Strongest Man in the World language, I assume that means everything for you is going pipe. Just received chicken. God damn it, Leroy. Chicken is always good. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Come on. Come on. Ah, 27. No. And the waiting is the hardest part. 28. Ah, how many are there? Tried to order pasta, but they closed as I was ordering. Aw, man. So let's say KFC. Well, it'll do. It'll do. $29 and feeling fine. Come on. Why is it loading all? Because I told it to. I didn't think about it. Oh God! And it broke itself. Error preload. Hold on. It's like it's missing assets. User error. Please replace user. All right, well, let's at least turn the music back on, so we're not sitting here in silence as I try to sort this out. All right. Unfortunately, I think we're gonna have to. What the fuck? And I just got blocked from the site. What the hell? So, this game, you play it in a browser. CP Geek. Dang it. That ruins all my plans. All right, let's... Dang it. I'm not currently using a VPN, not on this machine. I think I may have clicked the back arrow too many times and it kept hitting that error, and I don't know, maybe it thought I was like trying to DDoS them or something. See what we can do here. Computer over. Virus equals very yes. All right, when I tried to do this a month ago, I had tried to download the actual Windows version, but it wasn't working for me. So I'm going to retry that if we can just run it on the machine. Oh, it worked this time. Rock and roll. All right, well, this may be a more beneficial thing to happen then. Air guitars and solidarity. All right, thank you for your patience, everyone. We're getting this fired up here. Fortunately, this 2.8 gig file is it ain't nothing on my 2 gigabit connection. It ain't nothing. Now I just got to unzip the file here. The 12-core CPU will chew through that in relatively short order. So an unfortunate little delay here, but that's okay. Anybody have any plans this weekend? We heard Rickshaw Tom having a ninja competition on Sunday, so that's pretty cool. I've got a couple after that recipe contest that Waddy had on her stream. I've got a couple other ideas of stuff that I'd like to film this weekend because it was fun to make. So I got a couple more things I want to try, see if I can gain some traction with cooking content. Among other stuff I need to do, but yeah, have some fun doing that. All right, it says 3.5 minutes to go on that. That's okay. CB Geek needs to do some cleaning. You've been trying to figure out belt tuning on the VO. I've had like 6 games I bought a couple weeks ago that I haven't played yet, and games from even before that I barely started. That's like 97% of my collection.
Yeah.
Across multiple game stores, just dozens and dozens and maybe hundreds of games that I've never even launched, let alone played. In fact, I think everything in my GOG library, I don't think I've ever launched a game out of my GOG library. How many games are currently in it? I'm curious. $210 games in my GOG library. 210 games, and I've never played a one. Like, not joking. 210 games, and I've never launched a single one. I mean, these all came from the fact that, Twitch gives you free games every week, and I take them. I take them because why not? So, some stuff I have in this library that I also have in other libraries, just because stuff overlaps. But, yeah, 210. I didn't realize I had that many in my GOG library. That's crazy. All right. And there we go. All right, here we go. Let's... All right. Will this work under game capture now? Yes? No? Yes? Comes up as an option, but... All right, well, let's just... Oh, there we go. Sweet. All right, we are now running this locally. We're not running it in a browser, so... Sang. Borderlands 4, Star Trek, Voyager, Across the Unknown, and Dispatch I need to keep going on. Tempest Rising, Expedition 33, and BeamNG I've yet to begin. I've heard nothing but good things about Expedition 33, and that's one I probably would like to play at some point. Stares into the inky void. We got a signal. Main screen, turn on. All right. So what we did before, we did preload by chapter, and that's why it was going through and like pulling in every episode from the chapter. But we're local now, so we're going to preload nothing. You got that, Trashly?
Impatient, are we? I get it. I'm also impatient to romance studs.
Oh, God.
We'll just preload a few essential assets and send you on your way. 1 sec. All done. Enjoy.
I forget I now have to do Trashly's voice for the rest of the stream, just about. Kablamo!
Romance studs, eh?
I mean, she is a slutty horse just living her best life. She wants all the studs she can get. She wants all the studs that she can get.
Ow! You pervert!
All right. Episode... Numero dos.
A wise choice, mate.
Yeah.
All right, we took that path, and I'm pretty sure we talked about Leon's job. Oh, wait, the thing on the top. So it's possible for her to also romance the merchant and Louis. Now we know. Episode 18, A Castle in the Midst.
Don't just stand there! Help me! Help me, Leon! Help! The door's locked. I can't open it. Look, there's a crank over there. Look, there's a gate here.
What is that thing?
Hey! What are you looking at? Where are you going, Leon?
Leon! Help!
Leon!
As we moved through the imposing wooden doors into the courtyard, I was... Nope, not even gonna think about it. He's a genie. I've embraced that.
Oh, yeah, she thinks the merchant is a genie.
Deciding he needed some wishes granted, Leon detoured into the den of Jinja. The Denja? Leon browsed his wares for a second before looking frustrated. Kinda like when you go to the convenience store to buy a candy bar, but you're 30 cents short, so you rob the place instead. I've heard people do that.
Wait here.
Okay. Leon headed outside and began scouring the castle grounds. Geez, this is check under the couch cushions levels of desperate. 1 million taxpayer bucks a year thrown at the Museum of Neon Signs, but no one can loan this man a few Benjamins? Something doesn't add up. Dad, I swear, if I found out you're pretending to be into this fiscal conservatism again, ooh. Although, while Leon is preoccupied, this could be my chance to have a real-life conversation with the merchant. How exciting. Hey!
Welcome. Moving around quite a lot tonight, haven't you?
Yeah, I could say the same for you.
Well. We're all moving in one direction. You know, celestially. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, galactical. I guess this confirms that I'm dealing with one man and not an army of clones. Good to know.
Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger.
So, can I interest you in anything? It's mostly guns in this coat, but I do got some nice jewelry that might suit a proper lady like yourself. It's BOGO right now.
Oh, that's very nice, but, what kind of jewelry?
Let's see. I've got a pearl bangle, an amber ring, a pocket watch, although it needs a little TLC, and, oh yeah, precious gems. I think an emerald would go well with your eyes.
That's like way more words than he usually says.
I'm a man of few words, stranger.
You know how to flatter a girl. Hey, wait a second. Didn't Leon sell you some of those things?
I figured you were sharp. Yep. That's why it's BOGO right now.
Right. Well, I appreciate it, but the truth is, I don't have any money.
You go on vacation without spending money? Kids these days.
Oh, no, it's not like that. I'm not a tourist. I had some money on me, but I guess it was stolen when I was kidnapped. Now I'm just basically a refugi.
Human trafficking. Sorry to hear it. That's a bad business. Wait.
What?
I remember now. I heard some rumblings from the locals about a girl they were keeping their eyes on. Some daughter of a prime minister or something. That you?
I mean, it's more like the president, but, you know, same diff.
Well, sorry I didn't realize I was standing before royalty.
Finally, some proper recognition. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just a regular person.
If you were just a regular person, would I be angling for your autograph? Huh?
Are you angling for my autograph?
I will once I find a pen in this damn sack.
Wow. This is the first time anyone's asked for my autograph. Well, maybe we could trade something.
Don't waste any time figuring out what you were worth, eh? That's good. Always know your price. But before that, I gotta ask, that guy with you, is he a cop?
I guess he used to be, but no, he's just my bodyguard. He's trying to get me home.
Bodyguard. Yeah, he's got that air about him. How much you make a job like that?
And butthole pleasures?
It's not about butthole pleasures at all.
That's what you make in a job like that?
Oh my.
Evidently, not that much.
Come back anytime.
Well, if you stumble upon any spare change and want some payback, we can talk kit. Might comfort you to know I've been rated #1 in the retribution market for 10 years straight.
Cool. Congrats.
Of course. I'm the only person they polled. Anyway, I'm sure we'll run into each other again, huh? Maybe I'll be ready to take your John Hancock by then.
I'm sure it will be sooner rather than later. Oh, hey, before I forget, what's your name?
I don't know. What's yours?
It's Ashley. Trashly Graham.
Thank you.
Trashly, huh? Pretty name for a pretty lady. Sorry to say, I can't return the favor right now. My line of work is very delicate. Gotta keep the cars close, you understand?
Yeah, I get it. Shadow broker and all that.
But hey, I don't want anyone saying I'm not flexible either. So why don't you give me a name, like a code name, just between us?
A code name? Let me think.
Oh, we get to name him. Anybody got a good idea for what we should name him? She was calling him... I don't even remember what she was calling him.
Oh my god, that was crazy. It entered my throat and just exploded.
Well, if he plays his cards right, maybe it will.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't think we were going to have to name him. She called him a shadow broker. So let's just call him Shadow. Oh, we can only have that many letters. We're going to try to call him Shadow the Hedgehog. So we'll just call him Shadow.
That's mysterious.
A wise choice, mate.
Not my first choice, but the customer's always right. So it's great.
Shadow? Like that one cat from that movie? I was going for Shadow the Hedgehog, but whatever.
Leon hurriedly rejoined us in the room, and I made some spare for him to do his thing.
Some space. Wow, I did not read that word right.
I'll buy it at a high price.
I'm really grateful that I never had to take a sales job. It sounds exhausting. Once Leon was satisfied with his purchase...
I'm telling you, I could shit right now.
Awesome. Once Leon was satisfied with his purchase, we headed back out and up the stairs. I quickly waved back at Shadow. The courtyard stairs led us to the castle's battlements. We skated along the path and took cover behind a large box with some very conveniently placed rifle ammo. Naturally, Leon nabbed it and proceeded to share his newfound bounty with the heads of the duties above us. Oh, classic Leon!
You said duties.
We slowed as we reached the top of the spiral stairs. Oh, hey, is that a wishing well? I can't help but wonder. Ooh, what do I wish for? True love? My parents' acceptance? A helminthologist? So many important wishes. Hey, Leon! Come here for a second.
What's up?
I want to make a wish. Think you can spare some putas?
Huh. Looks like someone might have thrown a spinel in there. Just use that. It's got to be worth a couple wishes.
How many are we talking here? 3, 7?
Couple ammo! Well, Alibaba had them 40 thieves.
Great balls of fire! Another hopeful idea died in its sleep. I assume they were aiming for us, in which case they kinda suck, but their failure contains a lesson for us all. Thank God. I followed Leon down some stairs as the cultists continued to rain hellfire from above, like they didn't even care about wrecking their own property. I guess I wouldn't care either if I was an old world artisan forced to lend my catapult skills to the local guild on the cheap. You just know saddlebags ain't offering a 401k. And dental, forget about that. We slinked into the narrow entrance and surprise, surprise, a cannon! Did you know that the modern cannon is a descendant of the fire lance, which was effectively a flame-throwing spear? Although our first illustration of a cannon didn't arise until 1326, they were documented at least 200 years prior. Leon doesn't think we're gonna do anything with this cannon. I mean, look at that thing! The Spanish flu seems modern by comparison.
Where's the kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
After confirming that the room was barrel-free, Leon turned towards me.
Wait.
Oh, goody. I've been waiting to play another round of stay in this spot while I kick ass. At least I have a cannon to look at instead of the infinite blackness of dumpster space. Devoid of that little thing called choices, I heeded Leon's command and waited by the cannon while he jogged his way back into the battlefield. Suddenly, he turned back to look at me. He said nothing as usual, but I thought I saw a shadow of concern dart across his face. I smiled meekly and nodded, as if to assure him that I wouldn't evaporate in his absence. And there he goes. Guess I'll just chill with this medieval-era cannon and hope that I'm not incinerated by unfriendly fire.
Love is a battlefield.
It smells like shit. Phoenix!
Welcome in, Phoenix. Welcome in. It is Friday the 13th, and as we said we would last month, we are picking up where we left off in the Resident Evil 4 dating simulator. We're in Chapter 2 with our girl Trashly. And she's now teaching us about cannons. I mean, she's not teaching us about her cannons, because why would she do that? She's just teaching us about cannons.
Oh, you pervert.
What? Welcome in, Phoenix. How is the wind where you are? Because Mare Bear, apparently her whole area has no power because the wind is nuts and has knocked the power out. I know you're on opposite ends of the state, but you never know. Stuff hit her, it probably would hit you and then hit me. So, calm. Okay, we'll take calm.
Anyway, as I was saying, cannons! The Chinese were some of the first to adopt cannons for warfare, and their success in killing masses of dudes led to the cannon's global propagation. Unfortunately, that invitation didn't extend to the term itself, which derives from an old Greek word simply meaning tube. Because who has time for creative wordplay when you're disemboweling your... Wow! What's going on?
Trashly is the last person I would expect to give me historical arms info. She said she likes to stay informed. So hey, maybe I mean, she may just be a slutty horse leading her best life, but maybe she was a battlefield horse. We don't know.
I don't think this is canon.
Ha ha ha.
It's too bad about all this property damage, but I think we can evade liability. I mean, the cannon was irresponsibly loaded and inexplicably aimed at the door. It's like if you leave Tide Pods on the ground and your baby eats them, and it's like, come on, you wanted to kill that baby.
Someone don't let Trashly near the Tide Pods. What the fuck?
I don't know where that metaphor was going, but hey, we can move forward.
There he is again.
Okay, stop. Clearly this man can teleport. That's just science at this point. My question is, why the hell can't I just hug him and teleport out of here? How much could that possibly cost? Hey, Shadow. I guess he didn't hear me. Story of my life.
Takes about 5 hours to cross the state from me to Ohio. Okay.
Episode 19, The Swords and the Stones. The door led us into a strange, cramped room. My eyes snagged on the glimmering golden sword adorning the back wall. But then Leon got buzzed.
We decided to lay low in a castle, but it looks like it was a bad move.
I might contest the decided part, but the rest of that checks out.
Well, it appears that this castle's also connected with the Los Illuminados. I must not get many visitors here, because they're giving me one hell of a welcome.
Well, I'm checking my volume stuff here because it's a little wonky. No, we're good. Trash Leon cannons and Tide Pods. Thank you for clipping that, CP Geek.
What? So we are dealing with the Illuminati? It's just like that one fortune cookie said. There is no mistake so great that as of being always right.
What? Repeat, Hunnigan. Great. This is my luck.
I know a you're royally screwed message when I hear one. Probably best to let this one lie. Leon stowed his radio and headed towards the plaque on the back wall, obviously because my thoughts are important to him. Or because it's gold, whichever. Looking at it more closely, something seemed a little off. The plaque was gold, but the sword inside was silver. Am I reading into that too much? Maybe whoever set this up just thinks it's more luxurious to blend their opulent metals. I mean, Spain is already weird, so by the law of nature, rich Spain has got to be mucho loco.
But the real question is, how many different metals do you have to blend for it to become luxurious? That's the real question. That's the real question. Is 2 metals luxurious, or is that too few? And well, I think Waddy has to chime in here. I think it has to be more than 2 metals. I think 3 metals would probably be minimum for luxury. Even though they're gold and silver, I think you might need another one. Throw some platinum in there if you really want it to be luxury metal blending. Oh, there's a line here, Waddy, about how they mixed up silver and gold metals and how it was luxurious to blend their opulent metals. And I'm like, I don't know, that's only 2 metals. I don't think mixing just 2 metals is quite luxurious. But maybe, I don't know, maybe metal is different. Like they mixed gold and silver. So she specifically said maybe whoever set this up just thinks it's more luxurious to blend their opulent metals. Throws up the horns and thrashes. Blend your metal. So with just gold and silver being mixed, I think you need at least a third metal in there. Either platinum if you're super bougie, or something, another more different metal in the mix. For an alloy, I think you need a lot of metals. Yeah, so more than 2. Silver and gold, silver and gold. Anyway. Oh, and also Phoenix, since you're just coming in now, we've got a new to me pain water that I've never seen before. So we are drinking Bublé's Strawberry Sunset, which is strawberry, kiwi, and pineapple, and is very, very good. Okay, Waddy confirms it. That's not luxury. It's what I thought. But I had to check with the pro. The pro of luxury amounts. If you sculpt with something with several metals, but they're separate in the metalwork, then I'd say a 4. I can agree with that.
Hold up. Can we spare a moment for the creepy nun in her re-dead mask? No? That's fine. I didn't want to analyze it anyway.
Just you steel weirdos. Caught in STD. Caught in STD. I'm never going to unhear that. Caught in STD.
So I'm not really surprised that there's cultists in here, but wow, announcing your STDs? Talk about a new front in psychological warfare. I feel that, Leon. Nothing is worth syphilis. Trust me.
She knows from experience.
I follow Leon back down the stairs as the syphilitos came rushing towards us. Remember, everyone, social distance is an important tool for managing contagious diseases. Wait a second! STDs would imply they're having sex with people. First off, burn that image. Second, who are they even doing it with? Each other? Saddle? This is really throwing me.
Leon shooting him right in the penis.
Fortunately, this concern should be academic in about 10 more seconds. Oh my fucking lord, the wormheads are revolving! Phew! Thank God that's gone. I'm gonna abide by the 5-second rule. If I don't see the worm head for more than 5 seconds, it doesn't add to my trauma.
STDs in the chat.
At the top of the stairs was a large silver door, similarly emblazoned with a mismatched sword. I have the sneaking suspicion that this is a puzzle, but not like a smart puzzle, like a dumb puzzle. Leon caught wind of my brilliant insight and began looking for a way to pry the sword from its groove. I studied the muscles in Leon's arms as he reached for the sword. Sexcalibur. God, I'm so childish. Before any progress could be made, my large ears that I hate picked up a swarm of footsteps behind us. Oh man, that guy in the front definitely has an STD. Time to make like I'm at a Motel 9 and check the hell out.
Back to lurk. Lurk away, Waddy, lurk away.
The Midwestern Teenage Intercourse Program presents Don't Put It in There. Electrical outlet.
Ow! You pervert!
Oh no! Hold on. That was an accident on my part. That was an accident on my part. I'm gonna refire that. I thought it was gonna cue it, not cut it off. Videos interrupt us.
The Midwestern Teenage Intercourse Program presents Don't Put It in There. Electrical outlet. Don't put it in there. Doorknob. Don't put it in there. Faucet. Don't put it in there. Paper towel. Don't put it in there. Glenn Miller long playing record. Don't put it in there. Did we say faucet? Yeah, don't put it in faucet. Pussy. Don't put it in. Midwestern Teenage Intercourse Program. Keeping you safe from yourself. And company.
All right, sorry I cut that off. I was just trying to...
Ow! You pervert!
I was trying to have that play right after it. Anyway, back to it.
I gotta give Leon credit. He knows how to stop an outbreak. If we survive this, I'll definitely recommend he get a cushy job at the CDC. Huh, that came out as easy as my credit card during a Neiman Marcus sale.
And now back to your regularly scheduled slutty horse living her best life.
With the gold sword in tow and the path clear, we headed back to the stairs. Creepily, there was a lone dude waiting at the bottom. Creepier still, we were blatantly in his line of sight and he didn't make any move towards us. This is just like that guy Kevin from school who's always loitering at Java City, hovering around trying to buy girls cheap coffee. I know the game, creepsters, and I ain't playing.
You reap what you creep, Kevin!
Sorry. I really should have some gravity about a man being shot in the face. Okay, so we went downstairs to finish the job. Oh yeah, baby, mag to the knees. Oh my fucking lord, the wormage! I'm kinda losing some luster, honestly. Too much exposure, I guess. Although, hey, now that I'm numb to the horror, I just noticed that you can kinda make out a face and it's worm flesh. Here, let me circle it for you. It's kinda ugly, but kinda cute, and I'm gonna call it, oh, Wormy, no! Oh well, as someone wiser than me once said, without pain, how could we know joy? Leon returned the gold plaque and swapped the swords. 'Cause, you know, duh. I just want to know who switches these swords around. Do you have to do that every time you come and go, or do they just swap them when we got here? Either way, what a pain. Well, as expected, that was a dumb puzzle. Could have been worse, I guess. Could have been some bonkers Shakespearean riddle. Episode 20, Esporti. The swords room led to another extended external balcony, and I began to worry that we were really just going to become lost in this huge castle. What a perfect time this would be for my charming prince to swoop in and guide us to safety.
Leon!
A delicious Spanish accent? Could it be?
Louis.
Louis! The prodigal prince returns!
I've got something for you guys.
It is in my pants.
And he comes bearing gifts! I'm hoping for a miracle cure, but I'd settle for a 14-karat diamond in my engagement ring.
What? Oh, shit!
I know that feel, mi amor.
I must have dropped it when I was running away from them.
The suspense was killing me, so I spoke up.
Dropped what?
A drug that'll stop your convulsions.
Convulsions? Like back in the church? But how in the world does he know?
Look, I know you're carriers. You've been coughing up blood, right?
Holy moly! I haven't seen a reunion go south this fast since, well, Congress was last in session. I'm not sure what I should admit to. It's not like vomiting blood is really the image I want to imprint on dudes I could potentially sleep with. Not until I know that that's their thing, at least. I'll just wait and see what Leon says.
Yeah.
Okay then. Not sure why I expected anything more than that.
And you.
Man, putting a girl on the spot. I'd lie, but they could both probably read my mind, being my love interests and all. So I might as well just spit it out. Another bad metaphor.
Yes.
Damn it! The eggs have hatched. We don't have much time.
What are you talking about?
I usually don't like to yuck people's yum, but coughing up blood is where I draw the line. Fair enough.
The question of the night, Leon.
I have to go back and...
Oh, hell nah! Like I'm gonna let this guy just dance all over my broken eggshells and then bolt? I want answers! And drugs! And the only way I'll get either is to get on his path. Forgive me, Leon.
Let me come with you.
No. You stay here with Leon. He is better with the ladies. I'm sure.
Louis, I'm so sorry for how wrong you are.
Why are you... It makes me feel better. Let's just leave it at that.
Jeez, am I ever gonna be on a dedicated path? This is the longest common route ever. Well, anyway, once Louis was gone, Wait, what did happen at this part? I know Leon did some stuff. And then, like, some other stuff. And I think there might have been a cool thing. But the point is, we did what we had to do to move on and finally enter the castle proper. Louis, I hope we meet again soon. Preferably with meds. Episode 21, A Tsar is Born. What's with the childish cackling? Did we accidentally stumble onto the set of a new Chucky movie?
I was starting to wonder when you might notice us.
Who are you?
Me llamo Ramon Salazar.
Wait, did I hear that right? His name is Romain Salazar? Is self-styling with a weird, bombastic name some cultural hallmark of the Spanish elite?
The 8th Castellan of this magnificent architecture.
Also, is he as lost as we are? Tsars are from Russia. Unless, could this all be some covert Russian conspiracy? Infiltrate Spain and spread chaos from within? Dad was right. The arm of the Kremlin is long indeed.
I have been honored with the prodigious power from the great Lord Saddler.
What? Saddles? I know the old bastard loves a fan club, but I never thought he'd stoop so low as to put the minion.
I've been expecting you, my brethren.
No thanks, bro.
Bro.
My, we've got a feisty one. If you care for your own well-being, I suggest you surrender yourself and simply become our hostage. Or Mr. Scott.
Hold up! Leon's last name is Scott?
Because you're not worth a penny, I'm afraid.
This guy's awfully bold, shit-talking a man whose pockets are awash in the gold of his dead peons. It's actually amazing that Leon isn't just shooting him right now. I mean, opportunity, motive, it's all there. I guess Leon's just the better man.
You can die.
As the puny pirate departed, my exhausted brain finally caught up to the subtext. Saddle's power plus my brethren equals this guy must be infected like we are, and he wants us to become willing members of this cult. Well, I have deeply held opinions on this topic that I will now randomly express.
I'm never turning into one of them. Never.
I said it with more resolve than I actually felt, but I thought Leon might like my moxie.
Got that right. We'll find a cure.
Aw, Leon. I'm glad we're both lying. Huh? What's that rumbling? Seriously? Can't even enjoy an old-fashioned pep talk. Episode 22, Unchained Malady. Stepping onto the red carpet, I took a glance at our surroundings. To our left, a strangely heavy-looking door leading to a lower level. To our right, an oversized picture of saddlebags. Standard castle stuff. Hard to decide which is worse, but after what happened back in the village, I'm gonna hold off on suggesting where Leon should go first. Leon strolled over to the picture and began inspecting it. Not really my pref, but it's important to keep the faces of one's enemy clear in your mind. Well! If it wasn't a metaphor for Saddle's religion, I don't know what is. Leon snatched the gold bars and stowed them, you know, somewhere on his hunkiness. I don't remember all the specifics, okay? This happened like half my lifetime ago. upon a different room with 2 horse statues, spewing flames from their nostrils. Clearly, it was part of another puzzle, but all I could think about was the gas bill. Leon's attention was drawn to more conspicuous painting hanging in the alcove, which was admittedly pretty conspicuous. Of course, there's probably some clue hidden in the details. All my years of feigning interest in snooty art displays has perfectly equipped me for this moment. Now, let's see what we're working with here. Seems to be a vividly realized contrapposto with a nice pair of boots. Oh, and a key hanging on the dude's hip. Damn, I'm good. I have to say, that's a clever way to use your otherwise boring paintings. I'm gonna start hiding stuff on pictures in the White House. It'll drive Dad nuts. But more to the topic at hand, what door does that key open? No, wait, don't tell me. You know, I should have thought it'd be this one. I'm such a brunette sometimes. Once unlocked, the heavy door slid upward and bid us to enter. Please let me wait here. Please let me wait here. Please let me... Wait. Score! I watched as Leon carefully slinked around the dungeon, taking inventory of the space. It seemed like a standard dungeon, save for the gold bells in the corners. Huh. Hellfire, bells, vain priests? Europe. Somebody really be angling to be the location of the Hunchback of Notre Dame reboot. Leon began to enter the cage in the back with his gun outstretched. It was hard to tell, but there seemed to be a human-like figure hugging the back wall. You know, a person must have done bad shit when the other literal criminals are putting them behind bars. Jeebus! Are those claws? Leon bolted towards the corner as the wannabe Wolverine bull rushed the central column, digging his knuckles daggers into the stone. That's weird. It looks like his eyes are closed. Coupled with the fact that he confused Leon for a giant pillar, is it possible that he's blind? Oh, maybe that's the point of the bells, to distract him. I've got to tell Leon somehow. Remembering my successful strategy of pointing at stuff in the Grande fight, I steeled my nerves and prepared to lay down a hot dose of index finger. Oh. Never mind. Well, while we wait for Leon to come back, let's do a replay for our viewers at home. Having concluded the world's fastest prison reform, Leon rejoined me outside the dungeon. We made our way back down the hall. Naturally, the Diludinados had all emergency beepers and rushed into the room to confront us. It's almost like we're the ones escaping from a prison. Look at this coward, running to hide behind his bodyguard. There's only room enough in this castle for one coward, and that's me. Get him, Leon! Guns. They don't respect the weapon triangle, and I love that. Lunging at this distance is pretty ballsy, but when you're unarmed, psychology is your best weapon. Oh my, this is getting a little tight. Time to turtle! Oh wow, dynamite! We're really working our way up the technology ladder, aren't we? From cannons to portable cannons. That's new tech for you. Sounds great on paper, then it blows up in your face.
Oh my god, that was crazy. It like entered my throat and just exploded.
With our prison break all but assured, we darted towards the back door. And then we ran into the coward from earlier, a lone fellow who I'm going to call Fred. Fred was not the sharpest butcher knife in the drawer. Not the brightest illuminato in the socket. Not the... Listen, Fred needed help. Support, guidance, and Leon, well, that's not his style.
Oh god. CP Geek 2 just redeemed a wild Trashly appears.
She's already out. She's right there. So, there she is. Wild Trashly appears. Oh shit, when that happened. She's been there the whole time. She's actually been there a month. I put her there when we played this game last, and I just never put her away. So, that's all right. You can have your snoots back, but there she is. There she is.
Oh, god damn it. Oh, fuck.
That's all right. That's all right. You got your snoots back.
As Fred dropped dead, we skated towards the massive studded door at the back of the room. I know doors this big are usually about signaling one's wealth, but it'd be more fun to believe that this castle was just built by a family of giants. A family that, ironically, ends with Salad Czar. Episode 23. Cool story, bro. Hey there. You're probably wondering what happened in that next room. Well, you could say it was bad, but I think we're at the point where we can be honest with one another. God damn. It's hard for me to think about, even now. Fortunately, my very well-paid therapist has given me a way to talk about the experience in a more empowering fashion. So buckle up, friends. This might get a little profane. Hey, get that smile off your face. I'm serious. What you're about to see will be morally challenging. Punitive, even. If you can't handle that, bail out now.
I'm not scared.
I see someone's a glutton for punishment. Good.
Oh god, what's she gonna do to us? Is this the musical interlude?
Cerebros.
Tonight, we're going to talk about a little-known scourge on Spanish peace and dignity. No, I'm not talking about that festival where they throw eggs and flour at each other. That's cool. I'm talking about Cerebros. Or, as they're more anglically known, Brain Bros, which sounds kind of like rainbows. Unfortunately, that's where the comparison makes a hard stop. We'd already run into several of these retrobates upon entering the castle, but it wasn't until this room that I discovered that Cerebros are a lot like Brodents. In fact, there's a lot of them, and they like to swarm. Once we escaped the chaos, I had ample downtime to catalog a number of them. You know, for brosterity, and compile them into a nice brochure for your viewing pleasure. Without further ado, let's fucking do! Our first specimen is the aptly named Dumbro, and don't shoot me, bro, who just broed down from Broadback Mountain in the hopes of making it big on Broadway. Sorry, I'm getting a little excited about these bro words. Pace yourself, Trashly. Now, it might be difficult to spot the differences between these two Cerebros considering that they look identical, which is why we have to look past the superficial and focus on their actions. And while you do that, I'm going to read this fortune cookie. The greatest danger could be your stupidity. That advice is so good, I think I'm going to double dip. You will live long enough to open many fortune cookies. Ha! I love the meta ones. Anyway, what were we talking about? Oh, right, Cerebros. When you think about it, Cerebros are kind of like cheese. Take a milky white base, add some bacterial infection, and presto, you are in the shit now. Starting to regret your choices, huh? Anyway, in this metaphor, the Slowbro would be a very mild cheddar. For him, doing Lord Saddle's bidding isn't about world domination. It's about the journey, man.
Trashly's like the Duck Hunt dog of Resident Evil.
Turbo Bonds.
Unfortunately, in this highly competitive market for Leon's attention, the Slowbro's disposition can be a bit of a reliability. You know, timing really is everything. Hold up a sec. Uh-huh. Yeah. I got it. Get off my back! This is a little belated now, but our lawyers really want me to emphasize that any similarities to Slowbro bears to the Pokemon of the same name is completely unintentional. After all, Slowpokes apparently have delicious tails. My cheese analogy aside, nobody knows how delicious a Cerebro's meats are. Not that Leon isn't creating plenty of free samples. Next up is an old friend, the Crossbro, a staple of annoying enemy types. The Crossbro is a stand-in for men everywhere who shoot first and pay alimony never. Will this one succeed where his church-going brethren failed? It's the bourgeoisie versus the brotariat. Leon took aim. Leon had to reload and couldn't attack. While Crossbro used Brawl Out. Missed 2 times. Leon activated his Deadeye. Critical hit. Crossbro fainted. Indefinitely. Yeehaw! What? He didn't even leave prize money. How are you supposed to turn a Brofit round these parts? The Brotected. He seen the damage wrought on the brains of his fellow bros, and salad be damned, he wasn't going to be another hit rate statistic. So on his nights off from animal sacrificing, he toiled away in a remote dungeon, crafting the head sheath that would keep his cranium warm and bullet-free. And when his turn came, he was so assured, so proud, that he would have spread the seed of his lord's will without all the messy consequences. But then, you know what the Book of Broverbs says about pride? Whoops! Guess my Sunday school teacher was right. The only guaranteed form of protection is abstinence. The next one on the list is Brotan. Wait, this isn't right. Whoops, sorry, everyone, wrong game. Can we please cut to commercial? Being a henchman isn't easy. Long hours of worship, egomaniacal bosses, and the prospect of being shot in the face take their toll on both your will and your hairline. Fortunately, there's Brogame, henchman's #1 scalp treatment, guaranteed to make you look good when no one is looking. Defy the cult dress code in the comfort of your private quarters, and build the confidence you need to score your next promotion. Brogame, it's a wig. Proletariat. All right. I actually think I am going to take that opportunity to take a quick bio break here and get another drink. So get up, stretch, go to the bathroom, do your thing. We'll be back very quickly. But yeah, this will be our potty break for the night. So let's do it.
And we're back. Bees! We got a bees in the chat. Bees in the chat. Bees in the chat. Bees in the chat. Giving us a heckin' lurk. Hi, Eric. Hi, friends. I'm here to lurk. Wanted to tell y'all I love and appreciate. Oh, well, we love and appreciate you too, bees. And you were gifted a sub during the One Gem hype train that kicked off stream. So enjoy that. We're happy you're here. Hope you're having a wonderful, fabulous Friday. We are in an absolute deluge of puns at this point, and it is fantastic. Because last Friday the 13th, we jumped in and started playing the Resident Evil 4 dating sim, and now we are picking it up on another Friday the 13th, where we left off. So let's help our girl Trashly get it.
All right, we're back to our regularly scheduled program. During the break, I had a moment of introspection. Have I, in my Ivy League smugness, been too quick to dismiss the nuances of the Cerebros? Does the word itself not single contempt? To quote the only play I remember from my Shakespeare class, what's in a name? That which we call a Cerebro by any other name would smell as... Well, what I'm trying to say is that I want to give the other side a chance, no matter how wretched they may seem, just like the New York Times. After all, they're parasite-filled humans just like me. Perhaps the shambling locomotive of their hate is still driven by the hot embers of passion. Perhaps, on the battlefield of love, desire can be our truce. And so it happened on that fateful evening as I toiled under the watchful command of my guardian, that a plea escaped my lips. Bromeo, Bromeo, wherefore art thou, Bromeo? Oh, cursed, cursed night, I am afeard. Being in night, all this is but a dream, too sickening sweet to be substantial. But sharp, what sounds through yonder lever creaks? The crank is being greased, and Trashly is the source.
What? The crank is being greased, and Trashly is the source.
Oh my god, that was crazy. It like entered my throat and just exploded.
Whoa. See,
Don't just stand there! Help me! Help me, Leon! Help! The door's locked. I can't open it. Look, there's a crank over there. Look, there's a gate here.
What is that thing?
Hey, what are you looking at? Where are you going, Leon? Leon!
Help!
Leon!
We're guys. We keep a little dirt under my pillow for the Birdman, in case he comes to town. What? Keep a little dirt under my pillow for the Birdman, so he won't take me down to his lair deep under the mountain. What are you talking about? Underground. That's where he keeps his dirt.
That's there because if any of you has spent any amount of time in Bees' stream, that song has been stuck in my head for days. It is an earworm that crawls in there and it just won't leave. So that is a tip of the hat to Bees. All right. Where we last left, okay, the crank is being greased and Trashly is the source. Let's go. Straight faces.
Wisely and slowly, Bromeo, they stumble that run fast. Let it be said once again that violent delights have violent ends. Also, chunks in my hair! What the devil? Who could this be? Well, howdy do! It's a special cameo by the Sycophants, Europe's one and only farmhand metal band. With hit singles like Born to Corn and Tonight I'm Plowing You. How's a girl supposed to keep her panties dry around here?
Oh, you pervert.
Just want to pause here and offer a little advice for our male viewers. It's not about the size of the scythe, it's about the motion and the brotion. Anyway, that's about all I got. On account of this being a surprise visit, so let's just make like a substitute teacher and fill the time with fun videos. Ooh, looks like they skimmed some cream from my crop. I guess that's what I get for standing in the mush pit. And last but certainly not least, we have the Cerebro I'm calling Ambrose. For you non-Harvard types, Ambrose means immortal. I think you'll get the joke in a minute. Let's watch. And he's off. Oh ho! Clearly this isn't his first time at the Brodeo. Whew, gotta bro fast. Gotta bro fast. As Stone Cold Steve Austin once brostilized, sorry, my watch doesn't speak Spanish. Hurry, Leon! The man has gone brogue! Will nothing topple this human projectile? No, my perfect brotation streak! Now's your chance, Leon! Oh, there it is. So sad. Dude is really on a broll. If he had lived, he would have made some excellent brogeny. Ooh, look at Mace Combat over there being all bro-active. I tell you, this whole situation was a real imbroglio. Well, that about does it for this first and final episode of Cerebros, Ilustración de los Illuminatos. Hope y'all had fun! Because I sure as hell didn't! Welcome in, Rowan. Nice to see ya. I believe you were one of the recipients of the gifted sub hype train we had at the start of stream, so enjoy that.
That's a bitchin' metal!
Yeah, we had a one gym hype train kicking us off, and you and Bees and HB and Zen and who was the fifth? I can't remember who the fifth was. And Miss Lacey. So 5 awesome folks getting those. Well, hold on.
Chip was taken, got drafted by Rowan Cross.
And Rowan paying it forward.
Chip was taken.
And some more awesome folks here getting these gifted subs by Rowan.
Drafted by Rowan Cross.
Including Chip, Music Junkie, Bopo, Bola Mac getting one of those subs. Dang. Hype trains are batting 1,000 today.
One sub to
Bola Mac, I know her.
Drafted by Rowan.
Me too.
Rowan Cross gifted a tier of 1 sub to Bo_Poe.
Well, thank you for paying it forward and starting your own hype train. This is the one Rowan hype train. Well, I mean, other people could contribute to it, but you kicked it off all on your own. Level 2, 50%. Thank you so much. Only 9. Oh, God. Yes, we are now 9 away. What the
Rockets.
Rowan, what did you do?
Rowan Cross gifted a tier of 1 sub to Rockets. Choose Diamond 3K got drafted by Rowan Cross. Rowan Cross.
Get loved, nerd!
Choose Diamond 3K.
Do you know what this means?
Todd Does Mental 85 got drafted by Rowan Cross. Rowan Cross gifted a tier 1 sub to Todd Does Mental 85. Crateside got drafted.
No, but you're gonna I am.
Cross gifted a tier 1 sub to Crateside.
So once Trashly gets to the end of her announce, level 4, 86%. That is wild.
Laura_Gomez03 got drafted by Rowan Cross. Rowan Cross gifted.
Was that another 10 on top of your 5?
03. Gas Texas got drafted by Rowan.
That was 10 on top of the.
Cross gifted a tier 1 sub to Gas Texas.
Trashly's getting there. She's getting there.
Got drafted by Rowan Cross. Rowan Cross gifted a tier 1 sub to Flitterwine. Big Dave 5078 got drafted by Rowan Cross. Rowan Cross gifted a tier 1 sub to Big Dave 5078. Zykrod got drafted by Rowan Cross. Rowan Cross gifted a tier 1 sub to Zykro TV.
I think that was all 10. Okay, so Rowan has single-handedly pushed us not even to the goal, but one above it.
Step 1. Buckle up that seatbelt. Adjust your side and rearview mirror. Step 2. Don't text and drive and don't forget Satan wouldn't want you to get a ticket. Step 3. Put the key in the ignition. Place your foot on the clutch and turn. If you don't follow my words, you'll make your engine burn. You ain't fucking metal till you got a clutch metal. Play your whip, though it's different from the right. Stick your key in the ignition, the old manual to twitch it. Be sure to check your brake lights. You wait hardcore, unless your clutch is in the floor. When you shift it, get to slow it down.
That was badass. That was badass. Thank you for the 100 bits in the video share, CP Geek. That was freaking awesome. All right, so Rowan didn't just match the goal, also went over by 1. So what this means is that I have to take, hold on, let me change our view here. I have to take all 12 of these hot sauces, which escalate in heat level and amount of just sheer pain, combine them all together into like one single spoonful of sauce, which I then gotta eat on its own. And it's these 12, and for good measure, we gotta squirt some of our cock sauce in there too. So it's 13. Oh my god, and today's Friday the 13th. Fuck! That means I have to do it today. Because there's 13 sauces and God damn it. Okay, we're doing it today. I don't want to, but we're doing it today. Yo, dog, heard you like sauce. We put some sauce in your sauce. You can get sauce while you get sauced. MySpace Tom! Welcome on in, MySpace Tom. Rowan decided we were getting love today and threw a shitload of subs to fly past what I thought was an Inagata-Devita unachievable goal. And, well, I guess it wasn't. Level 4 Hype Train, 91%, 15 gifted subs, and 100 bits as well from CB Geek. Thank you so much, Rowan. That is freaking awesome. I'm saying that now, but once I'm putting all this heat in my mouth, then
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Yep. Okay. And you're gonna get your dongs of the ringy dingy too. So we'll ring the caboose bell for you after we do the sauces. Oh God. So we're gonna have to. All right. What is the best way for me to do this here? All right. Lid is off. Let's take that camera there, because I want you to be able to see it, so you know I'm not shortchanging you or anything. Bees! Did you see what Rowan did? Did you see what Rowan did? Pushed us past the hot sauce sub goal I've had. So now I have to combine all 13 of my hot sauces onto a spoon and eat them. And normally, at least historically, when a sub goal like this has been met, it's been, okay, I will have to do this the next stream. But I have 13 sauces and today is the 13th. So I have to do it today. It would just be wrong if I didn't. All right. I think we're going to do... All right, we're going to start with the cock sauce. So we got to take the head off our cock. It's okay. It's designed to be removed. Hello, poison control. I think I've made a mistake. It's too perfect. It is. So we got our cock sauce here, which will go down first just because this has a bigger opening. Okay, what my thought was is if I do it like this, then I think... Yeah, then you should be able to see. So I can just... So that's our cock sauce. That's basically equivalent to just a basic buffalo. And then we're gonna do these by number. So this is sauce number 1, which is water, jalapeno pepper, vinegar, salt. So the only thing in this one's jalapeno. And I gotta remember to do this. I gotta do this 12 more times. So that's level 1. Level 2, which is jalapeno and habanero. We're gonna need a bigger boat. We're gonna need a bigger spoon. I'm gonna do my best, because it's just supposed to be a little bit of each, like a pea-size amount. So that's jalapeno, habanero. Where's number 3? Number 3 is jalapeno, habanero. Okay, jalapeno pepper, and habanero powder. So like freeze-dried, powderized, so it's more concentrated. Because as they get up, they run out of peppers and they just have to start putting like pure capsaicin extract. And at that, it's already starting to get thick. That's number 3. Now number 4. Number 4, which is jalapeno pepper, habanero powder, and ghost pepper. And that's only number 4. And we're going up to 12. Old man at town meeting. Wow, we met the goal. Yeah, Rowan came in, found out he got gifted a sub during Jim's one Jim hype train that kicked us off, and then paid it forward with 5 gifted subs, and then saw that we were 9 away. Ew. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's probably dried stuff from around the rim. All right. Yeah, number 4, and we're already got ghost pepper in it. Number 5, which is probably ghost pepper plus ghost pepper powder. That's my guess. Jalapeno pepper, habanero pepper, habanero powder, ghost pepper powder. So that's kind of how it's going to go. Come on. Just a little bit. Don't be mean. Oh, God. That was a big blob. Number 5. Now, number 6. It's... The other one stepped it up with ghost pepper powder, and this goes a step further with scorpion pepper. So, number 6, we get into scorpion pepper territory. Which, in terms of, like, the hotter end of peppers, scorpion pepper is about where my pain limit lives. Where it starts to go from, like, manageable territory to, like, this is nothing but bitterness and pain. So, scorpion pepper, which means number 7 should have scorpion pepper powder. Number 7. And I'm going to confirm each one. Scorpion pepper powder. Come on. Oh, be careful. Be careful. Come on. There we go. Little drop. I believe in you. Sorry, I had to turn you down for a dungeon. No worries, Rowan. No worries. Getting scared. That's all right, bees. We'll survive this one way or another, I think. All right, number 8. Number 8. This one. Shifts. Who picked these colors? All right, this goes from scorpion pepper powder as its hottest. This steps up to Carolina Reaper pepper. Oh, number 8. All right, I'll try to get there before we end up having to run that ad break. Oh God, that almost came out way too much. Come on. There we go. Oh, it's getting so dark. You can see right there. Oh, it's getting dark. And the spoon is getting full. We're up to number 9 now. That was number 8. Number 9, this has got to be... This adds Carolina Reaper powder. Oh, boy. All right, come on. Oh, God. Oh, that was almost way too much. Bloop. Whew. Number 10, we're into the double digits here. Number 10, at some point here, it gets into the just pure extract. All right, Carolina Reaper powder. 1x capsicum extract. That's pure essence of fire. 1 dose of it. Oh, God. All right. Come on. Drip. Oh. Number 11. It's not going to be a surprise. It's going to be 2 times capsicum extract. Again, I'll just verify. Yep, 2 times capsicum extract. Getting dark. Too dark to see. Feels like we're knocking on heaven's door. Yeah, yeah, hey, yeah. All right, here we go. There's a drop of 11. Oh boy. Or Bob Dylan. And last one, the black bottle, number 12, 3 times capsicum extract. And then just so you can see what this, I'm not just making stuff up. Oh, that just looks gnarly. Well, I'm gonna shake this a little more. God, it's just pure hellfire in there. And oh god, no, that is so much. No, no, just drip one.
And butthole pleasures.
It's not about butthole
It's not.
pleasures at all.
This is going to be the opposite of butthole pleasures. Be like that Sum 41 song, exchanging pain for pleasure, or the opposite of that. Okay. Here we have the Death Spoon. It's got all 12 of the numbered sauces. And then, just to make it a sauce sandwich, we're going to top it off with the cock sauce as well. Because why not? We're really going to make it a spoonful here. There we go. So it's sandwiched. It's a cock sauce sandwich with absolute fire and flames in the middle. Butthole punishment. All right, I'm going to roll the ads, and then we're going to come back and we're going to do this. So I'm not going to do it till the ads are done. So I can sit here and think about it. We'll be right back. All right. Did not think I was going to be doing this tonight. But thank you, Rowan. We're going to give you your dongs of the ringy dingy. No, I said after the sauce. We'll give you your 4 dongs of the ringy dingy. Why do I do this to myself, Seema? It's I don't know. It's a weird way of showing appreciation, I guess. Tom with 100 bits.
Whoa. Rickshaw Tom just shared 100 bits. Mighty dong.
Mighty dong. Well, mighty dongs for the mighty Rowan for the 15 gifted subs that pushed us over the limit. Coupled with the one gym hype train that kicked us off tonight. Just absolute madness. Madness on this Friday the 13th. All right. Flashing lights means the ad break is complete. There's all the sauce. Oh, God. Let's go! Psst, 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 psst. Okay. All right, and then to count us down, here's my tip of the hat to bees because I cannot get this out of my head. This is going to count us down.
We keep a little dirt under my pillow for the Birdman, in case he comes to town. What? Keep a little dirt under my pillow for the Birdman, so he won't take me down to his lair deep under the mountain. What are you talking about? Underground, that's where he keeps his dirt.
All right, here's to you all 51 of you who are now subbed, thanks to the generosity of our community. Rowan, Jim, everyone who resubs, everyone else, this is for you. and the Dirt Man. Oh God, that's a lot.
Hey, everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be okay! I said everything's gonna be fucking okay!
Oh. Oh, I should have held that cough. I should have held that cough. Oh, got it. I got to the back of my tongue and I coughed, and it just like fire right down my throat.
Oh my God, that was crazy. It like entered my throat and just exploded.
Yeah, just like that. Ugh. Oh.
Hey, don't look at me like that. I'll punch you in the goddamn throat.
I can feel every spot that it's touched. It's right here. It's right here on the middle pickup. It's right there on the middle pickup. Oh. Oh. It's like I swallowed an ember. It's just a... Oh God, this eye is tearing up. Don't touch your dick. Twist his dick. Yeah. I will say this though. Individually, those higher numbered sauces, when I've had to do them on their own, taste absolutely atrocious. Because when you get above the scorpion pepper, at least in my experience, when you get into Carolina Reaper, it just tastes like bitter disgustingness. But maybe it's the mix of everything that actually didn't taste too bad. Oh. It's like I swallowed an arm, like I swallowed Freddy Krueger's arm, and he's just dragging his claws down my esophagus. You know, I almost want to add one chip to your roulette wheel. No, I've done it. It was not part of the oh God. I forgot I had these too. If you're not familiar with these are basically Nerds candies that have been coated in Carolina Reaper dust. From our frenemies at the Sonoran Spice Company. I have become Marshmallow Destroyer of Worlds. Where's all my mouth skin? It evaporated. Like when you pull the marshmallow out of the fire and immediately put your, oh God. It's just, oh. There's like 3 spots. There's like right underneath my uvula, like, you know, the back of my throat. And then there's like right here. And then there's just where it's settled at the bottom of my stomach. Just like there, and there. It's my heat chakras. My heat chakras are illuminated. The beacons have been lit. Gondor calls for aid. Gondor calls for aid, but we're only here because of all y'all smashing through this sub goal. So it is time for some dongs of the ringy dingy for all you lovely people, because everyone deserves some nice to get donged big and strong. And Lamp turns his headphone amp down. Well, I don't know how long you've been here, Lamp, but something happened. You literally just missed it, unless you've been here. But we kicked off stream with a 1 gem hype train, and then Rowan and Bees and Zen and other awesome folks were gifted those subs, and then Rowan's like, oh, really? And then gifted another 5, and then noticed the goal was close and gifted another 10. Do it again, Lamp missed it. Your shit looks like it's sparkling. So, we are going to give Dongs of the Ringy Dingy for the level 4 hype train that that Zen and CP Geek brought us to, that pushed us over the line. Over the line! All right. 1 Ringy Dingy. Two Dongs of the Ringy Dingy. Three Ringy Dingies. Four Ringy Dingies. And 1 more because 5 is my lucky number and y'all deserve the world. Will those overtones ring out? But thank you so much, everyone. That's... It's still warm, but you know, I think the lower spiced ones, the volume of them really pulled their weight in lessening the overall experience of the super hot ones. So, because Lamp is here now, I'm not gonna pour them all out again. We're gonna do a little bonus here. These are terrible. These are atrociously hot. But for Lamp, because Lamp helped get us to this point, we're gonna have our spoon of dessert now.
Oh God. Hurricane_Badger just...
HB! What the heck? God. HB just redeemed Death Jerky Roulette. Okay, well, I guess this is part 2. Do all the hots. Phone's at 2%. Gotta clean my car. Don't start. No, we still got a bit of a ways to Marbs. We now have to do Death Jerky Roulette. And then I guess after Death Jerky Roulette, we'll have dessert. Oh, God. Pray for my butthole. Tomorrow is not going to be kind. All right, we have our Death Jerky bag here, which you can see all the seeds and everything. Now, if you missed when I was putting this together, what this is a luck of the draw of sorts. It's a bag that contains a mixture of plain old Tillamook beef jerky, not spicy.
Whoa.
Backy Brothers honey jalapeno jerky.
Hot.
Backy Brothers scorpion pepper jerky. And Backy Brothers Carolina Reaper jerky. And they're all just dumped together and mixed together in this bag. So I don't know what's what. The only thing I do know is that the smallest and hardest to get of the pieces are the Tillamook mild ones. I don't want to share a bathroom with... Well, you're going to Cape Cod this weekend, so there you go. You're leaving for the weekend, so you don't have to, Tom. All right, let me take HB's snoot points there. There we go. Oh, look! And I got a... What the heck emote is that? I don't know, but I got an emote from that hype train, so thank you so much. All right, so how we do this is we do the 1 and the 2 and the 1, 2, 3 grab. And whatever I grab, if 2 are stuck together, I have the right to peel them apart, so I just have 1 of them. But whatever one individual one I grab, in full view of the camera, is the one I gotta eat. And some of these are kind of big. Oh, and they have so many seeds on them. So here we go. Give them the old mixaroo.
And I say, have you checked your bottles? Get up and up, butthole. I have not seen your keys, but since you're asking me, you better check out that butthole. Of course I'm not serious, I don't think it's up inside your big brown business. But a funnier thing to say to someone who's lost their shit and is stressed out visibly. When I say the best man.
Okay. Oh, I haven't checked my butthole and... Oh, okay, let's open this up. We are mixed. Within full sight. I meant to do less of that. That's okay.
Whoa. CP Geek 2 just shared 1 bits. Don't forget to wash your hands before you touch the PP.
That's good life advice. I made that mistake once in my life, and I'm never going to make it again. So, thank you for the reminder. Okay. Come on, open up. All right. And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3. Is that... I think that's just 1 piece. Yeah, that's 1 piece. Did I get lucky here? That's enormous. All right, well, I got to eat the whole thing. But I don't want to jinx myself, but I think I may have gotten lucky. I think this may be one of the mild ones. Oh well, we're going to find out one way or another. There's too much meat to put in my mouth at once. What was I thinking? That's what she said. I'm going to do my best to not make any mouth noises. Woo! We got lucky! Or maybe we didn't. I don't know. It still kind of tastes hot. Until I'm coming in clutch. All right. Bag is sealed back up. Oh, I don't know. There's... Maybe it's not. Oh, maybe it's not.
Oh god. CP Geek 2 just redeemed drink.
That's gonna make it worse. I'll save that drink for when we're done, because I'm not tapping yet. Take that, gnome. You ain't pretty gnome more. I don't think I'm supposed to eat this. Am I supposed to put this in water? I think it's fizzing, but I'm not quite sure. Okay. That has some warmth to it. This doesn't have any hot in it, does it? Beef, soy sauce. Maybe this was the jalapeno one. And I killed my taste buds, so I couldn't tell. Okay, there is warmth there. But it's not real, it's not super bad. I think that was the jalapeno one. Because, like, I'm feeling it, like, in my lips and the rest of my mouth where I didn't feel the hot sauce. So that had to have been the jalapeno one. That said, that was pretty good. Not bad. So we've still not had the Tillamook yet. So I'm in a hotel and we can hear noises in the next room, and me and my girlfriend are like, is that someone having sex next door? Flashbacks to Puerto Rico. All right, I am sipping some of the seltzer just because that was so damn dry. Our drink for this evening was a new to me, because I have not seen this before, Buble of Strawberry Sunset, which is strawberry, kiwi, and pineapple. And is very nice. All right. We've waited long enough. Milk was a bad choice. My lower bits are stupid. Oh, I have so many good quotes. All right. So now we've got... You know what? Since we didn't get the super hot jerky, we're gonna do... Why am I doing this? Why am I upping the stakes? Why am I upping my own stakes? I don't have to do this. Oh well, it's too late now. So we got these. They are nerds that are just coated with ghost pepper dust. It's not going to focus on those. Oh god, that face. Ghost pepper, right? Carolina Reaper, fuck! Alright, to cap off this Friday the 13th adventure that we've all had together. Alright. Thanks, y'all. Oh! For one brief second, it was sweet and nice. Why did I add more? Eric, please don't. I won't. That goes against terms of service. So, I can't do that. Oh, there's the hiccups. Oh, God. Oh, why'd I have to kick the hornet's nest? Oh, that sucks. As soon as I put them in my mouth, I remembered how bad they are. Oh.
Oh my god, that was crazy. It like entered my throat and just exploded.
Oh, that is bad. Oh, fudge. Ah. Whew. Oh, my eyes are watering, but I can't touch them. Ah. Oh, the hiccups are so hot. Oh, they're so warm. Whew. I would do drink that to help the heat. Thank you. I've got. Oh. Oh, the hot cups. Oh, God. I'll say this, though. My sinuses and my lungs and everything. Oh, they're so clear and open. Oh. I feel like I just stepped outside into like -10 air. I could breathe so clear, so crisp. Oh. It's like there's a warm midget in my torso just hugging my stomach, trying to bring me down. Oh. Stepping outside into -10 air means you just stepped out of an airlock into space. Oh. Well, I know in space no one can hear you scream, but I think I would still feel this burning. Whew. Oh. Okay, the camera went blurry there. I thought I was losing my vision. Losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. Losing my sight, losing my mind. Wish somebody would tell me I'm fine. Nothing's alright. Nothing is fine. I'm running and I'm crying. That's what. Yeah, I'm glad you got the reference, MySpace Tom. Oh man. Okay, we're over the mountain now. We're coming down the other side. Whew, what an evil trip. Don't worry, if he starts to die, he morphs into Pocket Man. He's indestructible. That it? Yeah, I mean, as far as we know, they're. Oh, now we got some nice cool light. Oh. Don't get me wrong, it's still hot as balls in there. It tastes like I put a pincushion in my mouth. It doesn't kill you, makes you stranger. Oh. Ugh. Oh, buddy. Well, thank you for obliterating our sub goal. 51 out of 50. Thank you, HB, for a little death jerky roulette. And then I have no one to thank. Oh God, because no one but me made me do this. Going to those Carolina Reaper pebbles. Wow, that was rough. All right, that was a 5-minute afterburn. I think we're good. We're gonna give ourselves a little homemade root beer as a treat. Cheers, Slotcha, everyone. Y'all are wonderful. Ooh, that works a trick. Very nice.
Use fields below instead.
Use fields below in what? Trashly, do your damn job. MySpace Tom is continuing the gifted sub that you received from Jim. So you're paying it forward. Thank you so much, MySpace Tom. Root beer, whilst having bite of the pain waters, is one of the mellowest of sodas. It is, and the little hint of vanilla in there is a nice touch, nice cooling-ish. Oh, but the heat is spiking again. Did we ever do World's Hottest Pain Water? Because I don't think we did. In my youth, I was quite the root beer aficionado. As was Crystal Lamp. Crystal Lamp actually, back when we were on the radio, when we would do News of the Caffeinated, Crystal Lamp would do root beers. Oh. God, that was hot. Oh. But thank you, MySpace Tom, for continuing that gift sub. Greatly appreciated. So happy to have you here. And again, thank you, Rowan, for making all this crazy stuff happen tonight. What a way to cap off our second Friday the 13th in a row. All right, we're gonna see if I can still even do voice acting while I'm still on fire here. But we got to get to the end of this section so we know where we can pick this up next time, and then we'll jump over and play some Marbs. So, music off. Let's get back over to trash. Place your bets. Can I still voice act when my everything is burning? Let's see.
Oh, and to all you cerebros out there, just itching to put your worm hands all over me?
What the fuck face was that, Trashly? That was terrifying.
Murder, she wrote. Before we get too invested, I just want to apologize for, all the puns. I know I warned you, but still, it was a lot.
All right, so when we get to the end of this one, we'll jump over to Marb. So this should only take these little episodes are very short.
The room before us was, I don't want to say it wasn't what I expected, because that would imply that I still have expectations. But mocking the idea of gravity, one can't help but be surprised. Well, now I know why the village is so damn poor. There's only one glue strong enough to weld statues to the ceiling. Cash. Before Leon hit up Shadow for more crap, we detoured over to a treasure box behind glass. This poor tiny man wishes he was a pirate so bad. Seeing glass more as an invitation than a barrier, Leon took out his knife and prepared to pillage. I see Salad buys his glass from the same distributor as Saddle. I bet he gets some kind of henchman discount. Being something of a pirate himself, Leon reached his sexy fingers into the box and claimed, "A grenade? Wait, for real? Is that it?" You'd think it must hold some significance for Salad, but we're also talking about a man who thinks statues are just human-shaped chandeliers. Although maybe he's trying to keep the dark spirits away. It's a well-known fact that demons don't like upside-down furniture. It's very disorienting. Whoa, blacked out for a second. I'm not sure what's scarier, that my brain is overloading or that dehydration seems like the optimistic answer. Why is Leon holding that grenade like he's gonna throw it? Damn, I almost had a panic attack. Half my blood volume is just gonna be cortisol at this rate.
Oh god, that was the spiciest burp ever.
What happened? Is this still part of the puzzle? Because it doesn't feel like it's part of the puzzle. Paralyzed by shock, I can only scan Leon a motionless face as he surveyed Shadow's bloody, lifeless body. For the first time, I felt genuinely scared to be in his presence, and I couldn't find the resolve to speak up. I have to say something. I've been accepting of his silence up until now, but I draw the line at genocide. Oh no, more blood! Just like in the church. Oh, what did Louis say about this again?
In plain English, mi amigos, you're fucked as fuck.
My God, that's exactly what he said. I'm not gonna make it out of here alive. Some freaking bug is growing inside me, feasting on me. Probably gonna burst out of my chest any minute now. We're fucked. a split second, my rational self retreated into the ether of despair, ushered by the cloying odor of blood, smoke, death. Death was everywhere, I realized. I had turned my heart away from the deaths of the villagers, but here it was at the doorstep, testing the knob, grinning behind the peephole. I have to get away. Have to survive. Unlike Shadow, I will survive. That was it. 3 little words. 3 little snips at the fraying cord of my patience, and my shit was officially lost!
Fine, leave me alone!
Ashley, wait!
Are those spikes? Yep, those are spikes. Run, Trashly, run! God damn, nothing like a booby trap to remind you that you're deeply out of shape. Still, I made it. Not a single impalement. Suck on that, crouton, you salad jerk!
Ashley!
What? A phase 2 of the trap? You think you're getting a Caesar and it's actually a Cobb? Given these new and quite binding circumstances, I feel that I'm entitled to a retraction of my previous request for space, which is, in fairness, no longer tenable.
What's going on?
Leon!
Good night, Anya!
Well, shit! I'll be conveniently forgetting this part in my autobiography. Not like anybody would believe it. If I wrote this exact plotline into a movie, it'd get panned endlessly for the contrivance. But for real, what kind of Scooby-Doo nonsense is this? Turning walls? Seriously? What's next? Dudes in armor suits? You know what? I think Leon deserves at least 20% of the blame here. I mean, if he didn't have to murder my romance, options, maybe I wouldn't run stupidly down the most trappedly trap in all of trapperdom. I wiggled around in vain effort to escape. The keyword being vain. I never thought I'd regret God's boob job. Oh God, what am I gonna do? After several minutes of crying and several more minutes of waiting for my tears to dry, I tried to inspect my surroundings. I'd honestly expected to end up in torture chambers, but it just doesn't seem to be so. So hooray. I'm really just confounded by the scale of this place. How much do you get out of a trap like this? What's even the point of this large empty stage? Rituals, maybe? Up above was a second level that I couldn't really see and a weird floating platform jutting out right above me. I bet that's where Salad stands over his unwitting victims, cackling to himself as rabid dogs come out to feast on their flesh. Done with that thought, I looked around some more until it sank in that I had no real options outside of wish for sudden onset weight loss.
Leon!
I screamed Leon's name in the off chance that he was behind the wall looking for a way to open it. But either he couldn't hear me or had moved on, because silence was the only reply. Damn. If only I could access the morphogenetic field. That would really be the bee's knees. Can't hurt to try, right? Oh, come on, brain. Let's tap into some alternative timelines. Sci-fi. Jesus on a flapjack! There's just no regulations on these foreign channels! With nothing else to do but, as usual, wait, I tried to relax my body while my mind wandered. I can't believe Leon killed Shadow. What is he now? Just a miserable pile of secrets and guns? But there had to be some reason, right? Surely Leon wouldn't want to destroy his only source of goods. Who else is going to sell reasonably placed artillery in the middle of a trap-ridden castle? Maybe there's just something I'm not understanding. And to be fair, that's been a running theme. Let me think. Maybe Leon learned that Shadow was a mole, or infected. It's got to be something more than his general dubiousness.
In a world such as this, dearest Ashley, is death not a form of kindness?
Lashley? Is that you?
There was a Lashley here. Now she's gone.
Okay, creepy. So who are you now?
I think Slashly will work just fine.
Cool! So you've evolved from eccentric to psychopathic. And here I was worried that life might get boring.
The current situation is unfortunate, dangerous, very likely. But that's why I'm here. To help.
I'm 99% sure I don't want your help, but I can't deny that lone thread of curiosity.
I think you will find my aid quite palpable. I can help you accomplish things that you could not, or at least would not, do on your own.
Such as?
Such as slaughtering your enemies.
Well, that seems really helpful. Nice, even. Save for the fact that I'm chained to a wall! Got any suggestions for that tiny problem?
Sure. Chew your arm off.
This ain't Son, I ain't Carrie Elves.
If you are unwilling to exchange pain for freedom, then our only option is to wait for a rescue. Assuming your bodyguard can survive, he will come for you.
How confident are you feeling about the whole bodyguard survival thing?
Given his success so far, his odds are higher than they have right to be. And when you're free, I'll show you what I can do.
Right. But you're basically useless till then, I take it?
Every ghost is unseen until it isn't.
Yeah, don't call me, I'll call you.
Good luck.
Well, now that I'm done being insane, how else shall I pass the time? Let's try hooking into Leon's brain signal again. Maybe he's looking at something less awful now, like a mirror?
Surely those diminutive gonads are slaves to my will.
Ugh, I don't know what that's all about, but I feel like that's time I stumbled on the Secretary of Defense's porn folder and it was just torpedo pictures. Ugh, all of a sudden I feel so tired. I'm not sure if that's bodily exhaustion or just too much mind hack. Either way, I don't think I could fight this feeling anymore. I've forgotten what I started fighting for. Ugh, I shouldn't have eaten such a large breakfast. I feel like an astronomer could walk in and mistake me for a gas giant. Doesn't help that I'm so stressed. I could really use a few minutes with the client, but he's nowhere to be seen and there's only 10 minutes before we go in.
Hello? Are you Miss Graham?
Oh, hello, you're Rob, I presume?
Yep, that's me, Rob N. Hood. You can just call me Nigel, though. That's the name I use on all my legal documents.
Well, it's nice to meet you in person, Nigel. Well, we don't have a lot of time, so do you mind if I just jump into some questions about your case?
You want to ask me questions? To hear my side of the story?
Yeah, of course. I'm your lawyer. If you're truly innocent, then anything you can tell me is helpful.
Oh, sorry. I'm just a little burned from my last lawyer. He said my clothes look like garbage bags and dropped me after I confirmed they were.
That's really a garbage bag?
I think the proper term is upcycling.
Well, regardless, he gave me your case file and I know the basic outline, but I wanted to confirm a few things first. You say you're being framed for murder, right?
Right.
And the person framing you is your former cult leader?
Right again.
So you were willingly in a cult prior to this incident?
Yes, that's technically true, but it's kind of like you're saying willingly on food stamps. It's not a choice you're making for fun.
So you joined a cult because you were on hard times?
Well, having clean clothes again was a nice perk, but mainly they gave me the impression that they were going to do good in the world. You know, steal from the rich, give to the poor. I'm a sucker for those kind of hooks.
Uh-huh. So things were okay until they weren't.
Basically.
Oh my god, that was crazy. It like entered my throat and just exploded.
Chris the Lamp found a new sound alert.
It all went downhill when I found out about the boss man's crazy world domination plan. Something about kidnapping the president's daughter and infecting her with a mind control parasite. Real sci-fi stuff. I tried to play it cool, but they found me pretty fast and booted me from the cult. I thought they would be nice, letting me keep the robes, but in hindsight...
You were the fall guy.
Right again! You're good at this, Miss Graham.
I certainly hope so, because my bills aren't going to pay themselves.
Robin Nigel Hood, please report to courtroom 2 immediately. Robin Nigel Hood, please report to courtroom 2 immediately.
All right, Nigel, looks like we're playing for time today. Don't worry, I'll do everything I can to prove your innocence.
I don't have much of a choice, but still, I believe in you, Miss Graham.
Ashley Graham, Ace Attorney!
Is the defense ready?
Yes, Your Honor.
Miss Graham, is it? Please be sure to speak loudly and clearly in my courtroom. I have a hard time hearing women who would not date me no matter how nice I am.
Ah! Thank you for letting me know, Your Honor. Is it far too early in the day to be slamming into the glass ceiling?
And you, prosecutor, are you ready?
Oh yeah, this colorful fellow. I have the weirdest feeling I've seen him somewhere before. Maybe SeaWorld?
Ahoy there, Redcoat. I must say, sir, love the hat.
Ah, thank you. It did cost me.
And yet, sir, my hat clearly designates me as the captain of this ship. So why don't you sit quietly in your crow's nest while the lass and I strike a deal?
Excuse me? A deal?
Aye, and a good one. You let your bucko there walk the plank, I'll buy you lunch. I know some great seafood places.
Thanks, but Red Lobster's not really my scene, so, what was your name again?
I've many names. Cannonballs, Poseidon Spear, Marriage Wrecker. But you, sweet lass, can call me Leon.
Why do I always attract the weird ones? Well, Leon, I'm afraid I have to object to your generous offer because I maintain that my client is innocent. Maybe not of eccentricity, but certainly of murder.
Yes, the squirrels were already dead when I collected them. Innocent, you say? Let me tell you something about innocent, lass. Death is a sailor's constant companion. You see these hands? They delivered many a man to the bosom of the sea, friend and foe alike.
His hands are deliciously sized, but wait, is he admitting to being a murderer? Okay, what's your point?
My point is, I know a killer when I see one, and this son of a biscuit eater, he's a killer. I can smell the death on him from here. Oh, well, It's really just because I don't have access to certain modern luxuries such as soap.
With all due respect, sir, this is a court of law. Your intuition is about as valuable as a used treasure map.
Enough, both of you. I hate to admit it, but Miss Graham has a point. Local elections are coming up, and I'd like to avoid last cycle's attack ads about my complete deficit of decorum and fairness. Barely survived that one. So we shall let the evidence decide the fate of this hoodlum.
Nigel, you really ought to consider changing your name if you're going to interface with the criminal justice system.
I'm ready to set sail whenever me hearties. I warn you, I drive a big boat. Careful you don't capsize.
Careful yourself. You go sailing up my strait and your Titanic is bound to hit some icebergs.
Gah! Me timber's shivering.
If you're excited now, big boy, just wait. I'm no Grammary, but I've got a few tricks up my sleeve. Let's start with an outlay of the facts surrounding that fateful night.
A moment, Defense. Does anybody hear that sound?
Sound, sir? I don't hear anything.
You mean something other than my racing heart, Redcoat? No, wait. I think I hear it too. Shots across the bow! Death's red kisses come to brush these salty lips once more! Yes, I believe I hear it as well.
Oh my god! Would someone please tell me what the hell is going on? I told you, Ashley. I told you, Ashley. I'm coming for you. I was awoken from my copyright nightmare by the telltale destruction of priceless urns. That's gotta be Leon. Thank goodness, because these jelly legs are quivering. Wait. Those footsteps don't sound like Leon's. No, that's the unmistakable clop of high heels. Is it Salad practicing his stiletto strut? Or maybe it's his mom, the Duchess of Cucumberland. Whoever they are, they apparently don't want to be seen.
Leon, I got it.
Louis?
My soy salad bar will make you sure you eat the same plate.
Listen, I'm not promising accurate transcriptions here. I relay what I hear.
Spray on me, Lupus.
More importantly, why am I always missing out on the important stuff?
Louis! Louis!
Oh my god. Oh my god! Louis is... No, he can't be.
Compose yourself. The Spaniard is gone, but freedom is within your grasp.
What is freedom without love?
In your case, it's called bondage. Maybe torture.
Oh, right. I should probably try to avoid those things, huh?
Indeed. Consider shouting.
Leon! Help!
After a minute of me yelling and gyrating, Leon appeared on the platform above. Oh, his beautiful hair is a comfort, even from this distance. But how's he gonna get me off this wall? Why is he pointing his rifle at me? What the fuck, Leon?
Hilarious.
Not hilarious!
Stop squirming and let him finish the job.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god! I refuse to wait one more second of this goddamn... At the As the last metal ring succumbed inexplicably to a bullet, I fell forward and thanked any attentive deity for my lack of shrapnel in the flesh. I glanced up at Leon and learned how quickly one's ovaries can be vaporized by a smile. Oh, come on, Trash. Don't let him off the hook that easy. He could have blown a hole in your thigh. At least be pouty.
Talk about near-death experience.
Ashley, get out of there!
Get out of where? I'm literally stuck down here with cultists! What should I do?
Disembowel them.
You are asking way too much of me right now.
Fine, then go cower, as you always do.
With pleasure. I ran back towards the alcove and huddled down, covering my ears to mitigate the sound damage. Gunshots whirred around me as clear a signal as any that cultists were flooding into the room.
I'm gonna tickle you to death, probably.
Oh God, I can hear one of them breathing right behind me. Maybe I could bite him? No, that's nasty. I don't want to bite worm flesh. I just have to accept I'm gonna get grabbed, but in return this cultist is about to become an easy target. But also this floor is marble and it's gonna suck to fall on. But also this cultist is gonna be so dead.
You should go.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I know.
I scrambled over to the door and...
The door's locked. I can't open it.
No dejas que escape de la isla vivo.
Handy up, kid. Kidnap that fool. Well, back to cowering. How many waves is this going on for, I wonder? Surely it's only a matter of time until they release the bloodthirsty wolves. Oh, hey, it's quiet again. Maybe one of those creeps dropped something I can use, like a grappling hook. That'd be great. Springing to my feet, I scoped the room and saw it. Yes, it. What is it? It's it.
Seriously, get on with it.
I got the key. I can get out.
I got the kiss. Eager to live up to my declaration, I rushed to the door, jammed the key in, and hurled myself inside.
That was the longest episode. It's not a chapter, it's an episode. That was the longest one yet. Holy crap. All right. So we were just going to get through that. That's where we were going to peace out. So there we go. We got to chapter 2, episode 26. Whew. And most of the heat and afterburn is faded as well, and I guess I can still do an okay bit of voice acting when I'm burning my face and guts off. So we'll take that as a win, I suppose. All right, for everyone out there who's still hanging in there with us, I'm trying to leave the game.
Going somewhere?
I gotta go.
Fine. I'll be waiting.
Oh, this is hilarious. All right, I hope you're all still awake out there, because it is time, once again, is that time of the evening where we're calling all Marb Stars, calling all Marb Stars. It's time to roll, it's time to roll. Head on in, doors are unlocked, shelves are stocked and ready for your purchases. Come on down to the service desk and get ready to play Marbles on Stream with your favorite fellow Marb Stars. Oh, yeah. All right, exclamation point play, everyone. Everyone who's still awake out there, let's get those marbs on the board. It's time to play some marbles on stream. Exclamation point play. All right, we got me and Waddy on the board. Got MySpace Tom, Jim. We're at Crystal Lamp on the board. We're up to five Marb stars. We need 3 more to open up that coveted 8th place position and the possibility of hat tricks. Just because we're playing with our Marbs trashly doesn't mean we're being perverted. Perverts. Perverted. All right, we got CP Geek on the board. All right, Anya May went to sleep already. Is Seema still out there? Is Rickshaw Tom still out there? The 2 of them get on the board, then we are set. And anybody else hanging out lurking wants to jump on in, we'd be happy to have you. Exclamation point play in the chat is all you got to do. It's as easy as that. All right, I don't know if Phoenix is still out there. Rowan, Bees. Exclamation point play, everybody. We got 7 Marb stars. We just need 1 more. All right, we got Jim, Seema, myself, CP Geek, MySpace Tom, Waddy, and Crystal Lamp on the board. And there's Rickshaw Tom. There's Rickshaw Tom jumping on in, our 8th Marb star on the board, opening up the 8th place position and the possibility of hat tricks. All right, we're going to get rolling on race number 1. It is a little late in the evening. My apologies there, but that's all right. It is absolutely worthy delay of Marbs to be able to run through this last minute hot gauntlet that we did. Thanks to all y'all lovely folks. All right, this track is Curious Bold Amusement, world record 2 minutes 30 seconds. CP Geek leading the charge. What the heck is that? Just an undulating blob. All right, CP Geek currently in the lead. Rolling through some catalytic converters here. Maybe steal a little platinum and palladium on your way through. Just line your pockets. Rolling into a pegboard here. Looks like me and Waddy are duking it out on the left. Rickshaw Tom into the lead on the right. All right, Rickshaw Tom in the lead. Oh, but going the wrong way. Getting turned around at the crossroads. MySpace Tom zooming on through the crossroads, though, into first place. Now he's got to do a little dance with Ann Iva's curlers. Oh, but here comes Jim, though, round the outside. Hot on MySpace Tom's tail. Seema in third. Oh, it looks like Bees is still here. That's all right. We'll make sure you get in on the next race. This is only the first race, so we got 4 more after this, Bees. Tom's playing Rival, so you're gonna pre-exclamation point play. I don't think it works that way. It's not until the race is like queued up. Perfect. We wouldn't roll without you, bees. It would not be the right thing to do. Jim is now in the lead here. We're not on the course yet. You guys can't Oh, and Jim getting thrown off the board by Ann Iva. Absolutely denied. MySpace Tom and Seema trying to bust through these family jewels. I mean, I'm going to type exclamation point. Oh, type it. Yeah, and so then you can just submit it. Eric, I need to refresh. Marbs isn't updating for me. It's a stuck screen. Oh, hold on. Hold on. It is on mine, too. What the heck? That's weird. There it is. That was weird. And it was like, yeah, it was doing a window capture instead of an application capture. That was yeah, and it was like blown up the wrong size. That was weird. I just didn't look up there because that's OBS on that screen. I watch Marbs here on this screen, and then chat is over here on this screen. All right, Seema with the W. MySpace Tom second. Rickshaw Tom in third. Yeah, because I almost never look up here. That's where OBS is. I watch Marbs down here on this screen. And then I talk to all y'all right there. And I just wasn't looking up there. It was weird.
What the fuck is this?
Nah! Oh! And I wasn't paying attention to how the rest of the course went. I was too busy being like, this is what I see. And I saw nothing. All right, Seema with the W. MySpace Tom second. Rickshaw Tom third. Crystal Lamp fourth. Waddy fifth. CB Geek sixth. Phoenix seventh. Aw, man. Well, that is purely on me. See what happens when you don't pay attention? You turn into a stinky, duty, poopy head.
Nothing, and we're all out of ideas.
And you gotta wear the poop hat. Gil, ding it. Boop, boop, bada, boop, boop, bada, boop. Hold on, I'm gonna try to adjust this just a hair so you can see more of the actual poop hat. There we go. Now when I'm a dirty, stinky duty head, you can see a little more of it. There we go. All right, so moving on to race number 2, Electric Boogaloo, something roads, exclamation point play. Eric, your shit looks like it's sparkling. Yeah, I gotta wire in a new battery for this so I can actually make it sparkle. It worked like 2 streams and then it stopped. Well, I don't know, can I turn it back on? Oh no, it is on. It's just very weak. You can't really see it over how bright the rest of the lights are, but it's twinkling right now. Oh, here, I'll turn my ring light off so you can see it too.
Your shit's weak, bruh.
Shit's weak. But yeah, it uses these weird little button cells. So I'll see if I can wire in like something bigger, harder, better, faster, stronger. Exclamation point play, everyone. Let's get those marbs on the board. Shit's weak.
1.21 gigawatts.
All right, who threw the random lights up? It was CB Geek. All right, for random lights, they're all like your random lights. They all went PP yellow. They all went PP yellow, except a keyboard which went into a flame pattern. I was the one screwing with your lights throughout that.
It was me.
All right, we got 10 marbs on the board. We got some more marb stars in here. Awesome. Let's go. We got American Nightmare Cody Rhodes in the background, apparently. All right, we got Waddy, Rickshaw Tom, MySpace Tom, Phoenix, CB Geek, Jim, Bees, Seema, myself, and Chris the Lamp. If I didn't say your name, you're not on the board. So once again, that is Chris the Lamp, myself, Seema, Bees, Jim, CB Geek, Phoenix, MySpace Tom, Rickshaw Tom, and Waddy. 2 thumbs and his fingers on the buttons. This guy! I gotta do anything but these PP yellow lights. There, we'll go to green. Why not? The PP yellow is just so gross. Makes everything look like PP. Cody Rhodes Marbs course? Well, the name of it is something Rhodes, but it's spelled R-O-A-D-S. But then we look back here, and that is clearly the logo of the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes. Is that? I don't know what this is supposed to be, though. All right, 11 Marb stars. Did we pick one up since we did? Oh, we got Rowan on the board now, too. All right, excellent. So roll call again before we roll on out. We got Waddy, Rickshaw Tom, MySpace Tom, Jim, CB Geek, Rowan, Phoenix, Bees, Seema, myself, and Chris the Lamp. If I didn't say your name, you're not on the board, but we are going to get rolling. His cool neck tattoo. Yeah, seriously. I mean, more power to him.
Lizard.
I mean, it's his personal logo, and I would be remiss if I don't have plans to put a personal logo of mine on my person in the near future, so I get it. I'm not going to put it here, though. All right, I think Waddy's in the lead here, with Jim in second, Phoenix in third, as we go through this purple snakeskin flavored Twizzler. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Whoa! And Chris the Lamp is rolling across the section that's playing Cody Rhodes' theme song. No, not Joe Henry. Just put a QR code on your forehead. Oh shit! Look, we're twinkling. Our Dookie's twinkling. I don't know what's different. It just decided to work, I guess. And Chris the Lamp playing the Cody Rhodes theme song and finding the shortcut to victory at WrestleMania. I mean, Marbles on stream. Wow, that's some strong shit now. I guess so. I guess just had to warm up a little. I mean, I guess you just don't want to, rush through, rush things when it comes. You gotta take your time, relax, let nature take its course. Gotta warm it up a little bit. You gotta take good care of your butt for. All right, Crystal Lamp with the W, you boy, Sexy Silver second, MySpace Tom rounding out the top three. Waddy fourth, Rickshaw Tom in fifth, CB Geek sixth, Rowan seventh, Phoenix stealing the eighth this time. Bees trying to secure it for the pact, but just couldn't pull it off. 0.1 seconds, Phoenix got the edge. Jim in 10th and Seema in 11th.
Wow, Phoenix, wow. Phoenix, how dare.
All right, let's move on to race number 3, halfway there. Mini Adventurous Celebration. Exclamation point play. Ah! Is that a ninja? Mini Adventurous Celebration. Mini Ninja. All right, well, Rickshaw Tom's got an advantage on this course, being our resident American Ninja Warrior. Also, not gonna lie, I saw this, I looked at the eyes, and I'm like, those aren't eyes, those are pecan pies. I don't even really like pecan pies. Too sweet for me. All right, 9 more. I suppose I should get on in there, too. I think our magic number was 11, so exclamation point play if you don't want to miss out. All right, we got Rowan, myself, Bees, MySpace Tom, Rickshaw Tom, Jim, Crystal Lamp, CB Geek, Waddy, and Phoenix.
If I didn't see your name, you're not on the board.
I like that the Dookie's twinkling now. I was bummed out when it stopped working. But now it's bummed out when the... all those trashly puns have roped. Oh no! Is it... Oh no! And now it just turned off. Aw, man! I drew attention to it. Oh no, it's there. It's just very, very weak. Do I have to... Come on, Dookie! You can do it! You can do it! Oh, there we go. Oh. All right, well, let's turn it off before we kill it completely. Whoa! That's so bright now. Okay, we'll turn it off. Clearly something's up.
Yo, shit looks like it's sparkling.
I love that.
Hat trick.
Someone got a hat trick? I don't think anyone got a hat trick yet. Oh, unless you're just talking about, not the hat trick. I did? I got a hat trick? Oh, on my... Okay. That's what I was asking. But not a hat trick. All right, we are at our magic number here. So let's do roll call once again. We got Rowan, myself, MySpace Tom, Bees, Rickshaw Tom, Seema, Jim, Crystal Lamp, CB Geek, Waddy, and Phoenix.
Lizard.
Maybe I should get a lizard hat. What the heck is that? Weird chair. All right, let's see if Rickshaw Tom, our resident American Ninja Warrior, has an advantage in this ninja-themed course. Let's find out. Go, little Marb Stars! All right, we got 2 lanes of travel here with Paddle Wheels of Despair. Paddle Wheels of Sadness. I always mix those up. It's been over 5 years and I still mix them up into the Tumble Dryer of Despair. Paddle Wheel of Sadness, Tumble Dryer of Despair. Get it together, man! Where the heck does the course go from here? I don't know, but Waddy's showing us the way because the W stands for Waddy, folks. Ah! Deadly lasers, watch out! All right, looks like Waddy in the lead, Jim in second, Rowan in third so far as we go through this Tron Ares flavored course here. Now with 100% less Jared Leto for all of our enjoyment. As we go into this black licorice, this weird amalgam of a black and red licorice Twizzler that we chase with just a black licorice Twizzler. Gross. Didn't see Ares, should I? I didn't hate it, but it felt like it could have been, that felt like the script was a different movie, and they kind of were like, this, if we change a few things, we could say this is a Tron movie. That's kind of what it felt like to me. It didn't feel deliberately Tron. But I didn't hate it. And the music is great. Visuals are great. It just, I don't know. The story didn't do it for me. For clarification, I'm not an American Ninja Warrior. Oh, okay. Okay. Fair enough. Vermont Ninja. Our resident Vermont Ninja. There we go. Are they litigious folks like the Olympics are? Or the Olympics get butthurt if you mention the Olympics and stuff? Or like the National Football League if someone dares to say Super Bowl? Didn't see Ares, should I? That's sad. Really liked the OG and Love Legacy. Yeah, I did too. And the setup for what the girl is and how that could going forward was intriguing. Yeah, and they didn't really touch on that either. It feels disconnected from the rest of like Tron lore. Which on the one hand, you're like, okay, they're trying to expand it a bit in other directions. But again, like, as a movie, it was fun. It was a fine popcorn flick. And Waddy with the W. W stands for Waddy, folks. I don't make the rules. All right, looks like your boy in second, Seema third, Rowan fourth, Crystal Lamp fifth, CB Geek in sixth. W stands for Waddy, folks. It's a command. That means it's the law. All right, Rickshaw Tom for seventh. All right, who's going to pick up the eighth here? Is it going to be MySpace Tom? Going to lock down that eighth? Did MySpace Tom join the pact? I don't recall. Maybe. I think MySpace Tom joined the pact. He did! Yeah, I think he might be the most recent one that joined the pact. Oh no, and then Bees and Phoenix. I think they got hit by the Flames of Oblivion there, but we didn't see it happen, so we'll assume they got some Yeetza Pizza. Hey, Waddy, I believe this is yours. All right, well, let's check right there. Oh no, Bola Mac was the most recent one that joined the pact. MySpace Tom joined right before Mac did. So yeah, it is, the 8th place is safe and secure amongst the pact. Waddy with the W. As well, Waddy got a W and the pact there. Now Waddy just needs a Yeetza Pizza to lock in that hat trick. Your boy second, Seema third, Rowan fourth, Crystal Lamp fifth, CB Geek sixth, Rickshaw Tom seventh, MySpace Tom securing the 8th for the pact, Phoenix 9th, Bees 10th, Jim 11th. The three of them going for some Yeetza Pizza. We're assuming they went for Yeetza Pizza because we didn't know if it was the Flames of Oblivion or the Yeetza that got them, so we'll just give them the Yeetza because it's delicious. Let's move on to the penultimate race, number 4 to 5. Safe, Invisible, Abyss, exclamation point play. Yep, Mac did join the pact. Hey, Eric, can you update the pact command to say cottage frogs? Oh! Yeah, I forgot that was a name change and not a different person. Yeah, while we wait for folks to get on the board here, I will go in and make that change. Oh, whoops, that is not the right place to log into. All right, let's see. There you are. All right, Cottage Frog is now updated. Oh, is it plural? Frog or frogs? Bees and I might have encouraged her. Yes, okay, plural. Okay. I will put in that plural. And there we go, Cottage Frogs. I wonder if we're gonna run into the character limit for that. Let's see. Okay, so we're at 348 characters. We can have 500. So, still plenty of space there for more packed members down the road. All right, looks like I'm the only Marb not on the board here, but I was doing important frog-related business on behalf of the Pact. All right, we got Jim, Rickshaw Tom, Bees, Seema, Rowan, Waddy, MySpace Tom, CB Geek, Crystal Lamp, Phoenix, and your boy.
Get it faster, rolling the speed of sound, so it gets in dark around. Got ourselves a situation, but get a new location without any explanation.
All right, we're all here. I think this is how we're rolling tonight, so let's get going. Oh, and world record on this course. Oh, no, we've rolled this before. If you look at the upper right, actually, Chris the Lamp holds our group record on this course at 1 minute 48 seconds. We'll see if anyone can beat Chris the Lamp's record. World record is 1 minute 40 seconds. All right, Bees and Rickshaw Tom way down here. Are they the ones in the lead? Oh, no. Okay, this is one of those ones where the field splits all over the place. Oh, I remember this now. Okay. We drop down the center. I get it. Yeah, we go through this warp point here. So we'll just wait for folks to get to the warp points. Oh, I hate these ones that are spread out. You can't follow the hot Marb on Marb action. Oh, and it's your boy. Hashtag not hacking. Hashtag not rigged. Oh, we got some propellers there, blocking us from just falling into the hole. Oh, CP Geek. Oh, off the course, CP Geek eats a pizza. MySpace Tom in the lead here, but we got to deal with Ann Iva's curlers here. Could be a great equalizer. We'll see. Oh, there goes your boy. There goes MySpace. It's me versus MySpace Tom. Who's it going to be? Hashtag not hacking. Hashtag not rigged. Oh, I got a slight edge there. It's going to come down to who gets through this second set of curlers here faster. Oh. And it's your boy. Hashtag not hacking, hashtag not rigged. I'm allowed to win sometimes, damn it. MySpace Tom in second. Phoenix offers some Yeets a Pizza. Rowan in third. Rigged! No, it's not. Not rigged. Not hacks. Not ploys. Not balderdash. Not flim flam. Waddy 4th. Crystal Lamp 5th. Jim. Yeetza Pizza. Bees securing the 8th and getting some Yeetza Pizza as well. Bees with the twofer there. Locking it down for the pact. Scam bamboozled. Rickshaw Tom getting some Yeetza Pizza as well. Now we're just waiting for Seema to get that drop in for the number 6. Man, finally! Is that your first 8th, Bees? Is that your first time getting the 8? And or first time on behalf of the pact? Well, regardless of if it is or not,
we're guys. We keep a little dirt under my pillow for the Birdman, in case he comes to town.
Dirtman dropping into 8th this time.
My pillow for the Birdman, so he won't take me down to his lair deep under the mountain. What are you talking about? Underground, that's where he keeps his dirt.
All right, let's move on to the last race here. Last call. Sweetheart Twist.
Hey, don't look at me like that. I'll punch you in the goddamn throat.
Okay, I won't. Sweetheart Twist, the name of this final course here. World record 2 minutes 39 seconds. Looks like we got a sky full of desserts here. Could be suspicious, could be delicious. Cherry Cupcake Plays Sweetheart Twist. All right, 7 marbs on the board, 8, 9 marbs on the board. All right, we got 2 more. Our magic number is 11, and of course, if there's anybody out there lurking wants to jump on in.
And last call. The store is closing. Bring your final purchases up to the service desk. Cash out and get out, because we're going to lock the doors whether you're inside or not and send our employees home because we care about them more than we care about you. Exclamation point play. Get out. See you next time.
All right, we got CB Geek, Waddy, MySpace Tom, Jim, Seema, Rowan, Bees, Phoenix, and ya boy. See, we're missing Rickshaw Tom. And who else? Rickshaw Tom and okay, got 10 marbs now. Okay. CB Geek, Waddy, Rickshaw Tom, MySpace Tom, Jim, Seema, Rowan, Bees, Phoenix, and ya boy. Did we lose Lamp? I think we might have lost Lamp. Well, Lamp did say him and his lady are in a hotel tonight, so the fact that he took some time to play some marbs with us is welcome, but I'm sure he has other things to be doing. But if you're still out there, Lamp, if you got a free hand, exclamation point play. One more race to go. All right, I'll take a little swiggeroony in my beverage here, and then we'll roll for the last race. Where the heck's my mouse? There we go. All right. Well, we are going to roll in the last race. It is 10 minutes to 1 a.m. here. 9 minutes to 1 a.m. All right, very slow start, but that's all right. Got one of the down, up, down boards to get on through. CB Geek in the lead, kicking us off here. World record, of course, 2 minutes, 39 seconds, set by Rafipi. Rafipi. Oh, CB Geek getting turned around at the crossroads. Jim moving into the lead, followed by Phoenix very closely. I think CP Geek might still just be in the lead here. Not by much, but barely. All right, now we're dropping into orbits here. Got to find our way to the center. Every now and then I get a little bit lonely and you're never coming around. Fallopian. Yes, that's what it is. We're conception in reverse. We're a bunch of eggs that are competing. Oh, now Rickshaw Tom out of the Tumble Dryer of Despair into first place. Waddy moved up into second. Now we got a pink cylinder filled with white stuff that we're moving our eggs through.
Whoa.
CB Geek eats a pizza.
Just cheered 5 bits. Egg, 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 egg.
Egg, 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 egg. All right, now we're getting kicked around by a bunch of chunky white stuff. Getting pegged by some white stuff. But we're making it. Rickshaw Tom. Rickshaw Tom's egg is in the lead. MySpace Tom is in second. And Jim and Phoenix are duking it out for third. But when it comes to life, if you ain't first, you're last. Because conception follows Ricky Bobby rules. All right, heading towards the crossroads here again. Rickshaw Tom straight on through. Battle of the Toms. Which Tom? Which Tom will make it to the... Oh, Rickshaw Tom found his way through. All right, Rickshaw Tom. But our society is based on communal conception here, so the more the merrier. All right, MySpace Tom, second. Phoenix, third. Jim, fourth. Waddy, fifth. Bees, sixth. Rowan, seventh. Seamaw still in the eighth this time. Here comes your boy, closing things out there. When a mommy and daddy love each other very much, they do a little magic and make a Tom a winner. When a mommy and daddy love each other very much, all their friends get together and roll their marbs down a very suggestively colored course. Seema, how dare! All right, but Rickshaw Tom with the W. MySpace Tom in second. It was a battle of the Toms. Phoenix third, Jim fourth, Waddy fifth, Bees in sixth, Rowan seventh, Seema getting how dared, stealing the eighth, your boy ninth, and CB Geek getting some Eats a Pizza instead. Because sometimes it ain't about the competition. It's just about enjoying yourself and having some delicious, delicious Felino's pizza. All right, now we got to head on over to Victory Valley, though. Steve, who stands tall and proud, going home with all the gold, glory, and bragging rights, as well as securing the overall 8th. So here we go. In 3rd place, going home with the bronze, we've got Rickshaw Tom. And in 2nd place, going home with silver, sexy silver, is none other than... Hey, it's your boy. I'll take that. And in 1st place, going home with all the gold, glory, and bragging rights, why, it's none other than the most...
Excellent!
MySpace Tom! It was a battle of the Toms, and MySpace Tom reigned triumphant. Imagine what society would be like today if we had stuck with MySpace instead of abandoning MySpace Tom for getting zucked. 2 times and tap. I'm in there too. I'm in the middle of a Tom sandwich. I don't know if that's that's not a sandwich I want to be in. So you guys have fun. Congrats, Big Cheese. But let's see the rest of the course there. MySpace Tom with the W, 232-0. Massive points victory there. That is dominant, MySpace Tom. Well done. Your boy second, 156-1. Rickshaw Tom in third, 138-1. Seema fourth, 118-1. Rowan fifth, 64-0. Phoenix sixth, 60-0. Waddy seventh, so close, 58-1. Chris the Lamp, his strategy of not racing in the last race enabled him to steal the 8th away from Waddy and the Pact. 30-0. CB Geek 9th. Jim 10th and Bees missed a race in there, but you did pick up an 8th and secure it for the Pact. That doesn't show up on the board, but it counts for a lot. So that is okay. And remember, it doesn't matter whether you win or lose, that last race aside. Doesn't matter whether you're first or last. It's a matter of just how excellent you are to each other. And a round of applause, because we are excellent to each other. And with that, we can stop being a dirty, stinky, poopy head and draw this fantastic Friday the 13th, our second in a row stream, to a close. Because I don't think we have another Friday the 13th next month. No, we don't. Do we have another one this year? Let's see. April? No. May? No. June? No. July? No. August? No. September? No. October? No. November. We've got a Friday the 13th in November. So we'll have to do something special. Will we come back to Trashly's romance sim in 8 months? I don't know. Maybe too long to wait. We may do something else. It's in November, but thank you. Oh, November 13th. That's your birthday? That's your birthday, Bees? That's all. My fourth sibling, so like older sister, me, older younger sister, sibling number 4. My sibling number 4, their birthday is 11/12, so the day before yours. So, but that is awesome. That is awesome. And as is something we throw out here for everyone in our community, since it's a stream day here, what I offer everyone is an absolutely free birthday hostile stream takeover. So if you want to take over command and control on my Friday stream on your birthday, or the week of your birthday, doesn't have to be exactly on your birthday, then you can make me play whatever game you want. You can make me pick up my guitar and play music. Whatever you want. You can, everyone who is here in the community is welcome to that once a year on your birthday. It is a redemption in there for doing it not on your birthday, but everyone gets a birthday one if they so choose. So, you got 8 months or 8 months You got 8 months to think about it. So, we would be happy to have a bees hostile stream takeover here for your birthday. Your No, I can't squeeze bees into that. Gonna make you play music for a bit and games. Hey, it's absolutely up to the birthday person, because they are the captain. Your bee, there it is. I knew there was one in there for bee day. Yeah. That one. Yes, that's the one. All right, everyone. This was a nice, long, very spicy stream. I did not forget about that, and I will be very sorely reminded of it at some point tomorrow, I am sure. Yeah. That is second only to the stream we had.
Butthole pleasures. It's not about butthole pleasures.
It's not about butthole pleasures. It is going to be the farthest from that imaginable. Isn't that the thing in Europe that you clean your undercarriage with on the can? Oh, a bidet. Funny guy. Great stream, Eric. Well, thank you, bees. My streams are great because you're all here, and it makes me want to do the absolute best I can do every time I'm here. Got to use my musical theater degree somehow. How do I feel now? The heat is pretty much gone. I have very spicy burps, but like the heat has subsided. But I'm sure once the hot sauce works its way through, it's going to be a little miserable. Probably. So pray to the fire gods for my chili ring, because it's going to be a battle.
I'm telling you, I could shit right now.
Awesome. Use your musical theater degree, you say? Push the button and then go for a coffee. All right. We did run pretty late here, but again, it's absolutely worthwhile because of Jim and Rowan going nuts with the gifted subs today, getting us to this goal. I'm gonna have to think the next thing we'll throw in there to. I think I mentioned. I don't think we've made the world's hottest pain water, so maybe that's the route we take. Because I think we could do it. But make it a challenge in the sense that it has to remain clear. I'll think about it. All right, I'm just taking a peek right here. All right. It is late in the night here. Oh yeah, it's after 1 at this point. Okay. Normally I'd like to raid out on a Friday. We did run pretty late though, so I think I'm going to get some sleep here because I hate to raid and run. I really do. But thank you everybody for coming and hanging out. Thank you everyone for the gifted subs. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the redemptions. Even the painful ones. But most importantly, above everything else, just thank you for being awesome people and fostering awesome communities of your own, where we've gotten so much overlap in our communities, and it's just it's such an important thing to have, to be able to surround ourselves with such wonderful, lovely humans. It really does count for a lot, because even though we may be on either opposite sides of the house or opposite sides of the country, the state, the world, we're all here and we're all like-minded in our own weird and wonderful ways, and it's just awesome, and it means a lot. So thank y'all for being here. I send y'all hearts, hugs, and loves. We'll be back Tuesday Because we got the Patty's Day stream this year. So we'll be doing a little special things here to celebrate all the things that make everyone in the world a little bit Irish on that day, except, of course, for, as Kent Brockman so succinctly put it, the day where everyone's a little bit Irish except for the gays and the Italians, which, of course, isn't true because they can be as Irish as they want. But I have some special Patty's Day stuff in mind, so it should be a fun stream if you want to come back on Patty's Day and spend a little time hanging out here. For those of you that are streaming on the weekends, I will be in your streams, and I will see y'all next time. But have a good night for now, and until our paths cross again, so long and good night. So long and good night. Oh, I got some overtones ringing on that one. Very nice. Very nice.
And butthole pleasures.
Oh,
It's
man.
not about butthole pleasures at all.
We had some nice overtones, and then it ended with the butthole pleasures. That's all right. That's all right.
Lizard.
We're guys.
Lizard.
We
Lizard. 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 Lizard.
In case he comes to town.
Woo!
Little dirt under my pillow for the dirt man, so he won't take me down to his lair deep under the mountain. What are you talking about? Underground, that's where he keeps his dirt.
I had to throw some harmonies in there. All right. Good night, everyone.